for your home.
Okay, honey, that's not even a real thing.
But it will be.
Anyhow, folks, at Bolt Electric, we believe you deserve better service.
Better equipped technicians.
Using better parts to solve your electrical problem quickly
and correctly.
Call Bolt online at boltelectric.com.
Summer is here, and so is the Honda Summer Event. Wherever you plan your summer vacation, make Crown Honda your first stop and drive a new Honda Pilot, $479 per month, or a new Honda Accord Hybrid, just $329 per month. Test drive your new Honda today at Crown Honda. Online at crownhonda.com. The better way to buy and service. Call 800-509-4942 for complete details.
If you want your windows there in weeks, pick up the phone and just text Reese.
John Setting here. Are you ready to win $15,000 in new impact windows from Reese Windows? Well, pick up your phone right now and text the word TRUST to 20129. That's TRUST to 20129.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. If you or anyone in your family has been injured in a car accident, call us now, as the time to file a claim may be limited. Last year, more clients hired Morgan & Morgan than ever before, protecting America, fighting for you. Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Every day you work for someone else, you're leaving money on the table. Jobs you can't bid on, clients you can't serve. Camtech School of Construction will help you pass Florida's contractor exam the first time so you'll earn what you're worth. Turn experience into opportunity fast. Call 1-800-875-PASS, camtechschool.com.
Summertime is here, and so is the Kia Summer Sales Event. Wherever you plan your summer vacation, make Crown Kia your first stop. Drive a new Kia K4, just $219 a month, or a new Kia Sportage with special low 1.9 APR. Test drive your new Kia today at Crown Kia, the better way to buy and service. Call 1-800-371-0942 for complete details.
If you're the victim of a car crash, take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 107.3 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
My name is Drew. Pronounced with the O.
It's in your face with Drew Garabo.
I'll write it and we'll do it live.
We've got Hulk Hogan on the line with us. Of course, Hogan's Beach now open, had a huge New Year's Eve blowout. Man, it's a pleasure to speak with Tampa's own Hulk Hogan. I want to start it off. Why Tampa, Hulk? Why did you settle on this area of all the places in the United States of America that you could have lived?
Brother, I've been here my whole life. I mean, where else is there to go? I mean, during the 30-year wrestling career, you know, I took off and lived in New York and Connecticut for a while, lived in Atlanta, did the crazy move with the ex-wife to go down to Miami for about a year. What a disaster that was. And then, you know, during the whole wrestling career, I spent a bunch of time in Japan, sometimes maybe 20 weeks a year in Japan. But at the end of the day, this is home, went to school here, grew up here. And I always dreamed of someday, you know, moving over to the beach, but I never dreamed I was going to own the beach. That's the deal, brother. This is home base, man. This is where the roots are.
Live from the 102.5 The Bone Studios in St. Petersburg, Florida. It's Drew Garabo live.
Poor Chuck Mangione. His death was completely overshadowed today.
Pourquoi?
He died.
Wow.
Today. In other news, Chuck Mangione was still alive until today. And now he's not. Probably leaves behind a less complicated legacy than one Terry Bollea.
Definitely.
A.K.A. Hulk Hogan, who, in case you've been living under a rock, lost his battle today. Good afternoon and welcome to Drew Garabo Live. His name's Maurice.
Hey.
My born name is Drew R. Garabo. R is for really great to be here today.
Yes, sir. I don't think Hulk could play the sax like this.
Oh, he could.
Oh,
You've never seen the video for Land of 1,000 Dances?
No, I have not.
I mean, you can't now. Rigor mortis is set in. You can't work those valves. If you'd like to watch the show, I said watch. You may do so on our YouTube channel. A lot of really nice people. Go into the 1025 The Bone YouTube channel. Just look up 1025 The Bone, Drew Garabo Live, Drew Garabo Show, whatevs. You'll find us. You can look at us if you want. I wore a collared shirt today just for you. You could go on the Bone Facebook page and watch there. No matter how you consume the product, we're just glad you did. Whether you're here for the half the show or the full dose, like Maurice used to say at night. You know the rest. We pride ourselves on being very interactive, although we do not have a buffer between you and getting on the air. So when you call 800-771-1025, you may be alarmed to learn that you're going right on the air. There is no person there to go, hi, who are you and what are you talking about? It's just us doing that live on the air. Love to get your feelings on the complicated legacy of Hulk Hogan. None of your feelings are invalid. You're allowed to think that he was an American hero, an icon, and you're allowed to think that he was a racist piece of crap. Nothing changes when you die except you're not around to confirm or deny anything, but you're still the same person you were yesterday, although you're no longer breathing. That's how I view it. I know there are those who think that because you're dead, no one should speak ill of you. That is a load of hogwash. All of us will die, and all of us should be remembered with words of sincerity and authenticity. And that will be the crux of today's opening segment, because as John Senning said before me on another exemplary edition of Senning Show, this radio station itself in this building certainly has a complicated legacy. But before we get into that, let us give you an opportunity to win $1,000. You may do so by going to the 1025 The Bone app, which you hopefully have currently downloaded. Every Tuesday and Thursday, we bring you a word that you can enter in to the 1025 The Bone app. And then hopefully someone will call you and you will answer it and they will give you $1,000. People really win on the Mike Calta Vacay Payday.
The Mike Calta Summer Vacay Payday. This hour's keyword is
award. A Tribe Called Quest on Midnight Marauders had a song called Award Tour. AWARD. Enter that in the 1025 The Bone app. And you, yes, you could be the proud recipient. I don't know if you're proud, but happy recipient, I would assume, of $1,000 courtesy of 1025 The Bone and the Mike Calta Vacay Payday. Thank you. 800-771-1025 is the number. Like so many of you, I grew up with Hulk Hogan as an American hero. Bigger than life. He was in the wrestling ring. He had just started his wrestling career when I became familiar with him in Rocky 3. I believe Rocky 3 came out in 82 or 83. My favorite movie at the time. I just absolutely loved Rocky 1. Thought Rocky 2 was great. But Rocky 3 just came out at the perfect time for me. I was a big Mr. T fan. I still am. I was a big Rocky fan. The two of them juxtaposing with Clubber Lang, and then Rocky fighting an exhibition against Thunderlips, who of all people, I discovered that Ron DeSantis, our governor, shares my fondness for Thunderlips. I saw a press conference with Sonny D today, and he was talking about Hulk Hogan, and how he agrees with some of the racist comments that he made. No, I'm just kidding. And how secretly he agrees with some of those written. No, he was just talking about the Hulkster and how Gen X grew up with this guy, and then he said, and let's not forget, he was Thunderlips in Rocky. And I'm like, oh my God, I have something in common with Sonny D, because my favorite version of Hulk Hogan was when he was Thunderlips fighting Rocky, and Rocky was like treating it like an exhibition. He's going, chase each other around a little bit. They get a little shots in. And then Hogan was like, get over here, you meatball. Picks him up, throws him out of the ring. Rocky takes the gloves off, starts punching him. Great scene, so iconic. And that's where Hulk Hogan really got a lot of America's attention and got my attention.
I think that was my introduction to him as well.
Sure. Because, look, I watched wrestling before that. Good God. I watched Gordon Soley's Saturday morning wrestling on TBS. I would wake up at like 6:05 in the morning. And I know. I've always been an early riser. And I would just watch the deadpan style of Gordon. I'm Gordon Soley, and welcome to Florida Championship Wrestling.
It was exciting times.
I mean, he was far from vibrant, but he let the wrestling speak for himself, as the great ones do. And so I was familiar with Blackjack Mulligan, of course, and all the wrestling legends. And then when the WWF started to, before that damn panda made him change the name, the WWF started to percolate with Hogan, with King Kong Bundy, who, of course, did the smash, the avalanche, I think, on Hogan's chest, Andre the Giant, Piper's Pit, Gorilla Monsoon, etc. You got to see the meteoric rise of one Hulk Hogan. He became bigger than wrestling himself. You'd see him all over the place on the Carson show, etc. And then, he had various ups and downs, peaks and valleys through the wrestling career, but everybody always knew who he was. And then 2009, I was out of radio. I was working for the Orlando Magic as a season ticket account representative, executive. And as fate would have it, John Cena's dude, I think his name was Augie or Aubie, I don't remember, and I apologize if you still live over this way. He reached out to me and said, hey, John Cena would like to come to a Magic game. And it was in the playoffs, the 2009 playoffs against the Boston Celtics. Told the story too many times. Cena came to the game, was so nice, super cool dude, and then made a heel turn, which I guess previewed what he is now. I guess he's made another heel turn, but this was not in the ring. Made a heel turn, and while on national television, ripped off the Orlando Magic jersey we gave him at the urging of the Boston Celtics owner, who was sitting next to him, threw it on the ground and stomped on it on live television. And
were your mouths agape?
Let me tell you, we carried little walkie-talkies, and the squawking on that walkie-talkie was just like, what is going on down in Cena's seats? Who gave him those seats? Garabo gave him those seats. Garabo, you better hope we win this game or you're fired. Boop. Thank God we won that game, and then dispatched the Boston Celtics, went on to the finals against the Los Angeles Lakers. So there I was at my cube. I had made a few call-in experiences, call-ins to the Bubba the Love Sponge show, which was in Orlando, I think on 96.5 and was on this station. And that's weird, actually. I think I was a caller to 102.5 The Bone in 2009. Huh, interesting. So he would talk basketball with me and allow me to be on his show and to pimp my call-in number for ticket sales. And sometimes people would call. Actually sold Mike Olivero a pair of seats to the Knicks game. Had I known that I would later be working with Mike and being his friend, I would have tried to comp him those tickets. But at the time, I was working on commission. So, the $10, $15 commission that I got for that sale, allowed me to buy my son a kid's meal at Tijuana Flats. So, sorry, Mike-O. I didn't gouge you, I promise. But, yeah, I had to sell you those seats. So, I'm talking to the Sponge, and he reached out when we got to the finals and said, is there any chance you can get Hulk Hogan and me tickets to one of the Lakers games? And I was like, oh, yeah, I think I can swing that. Because, look, when your team makes a championship, people come out of the woodwork. Real celebrities, like Lil Wayne, tried to get comped 4 courtside tickets to that Lakers series, and our bosses were like, we don't have to comp you tickets. We can sell those tickets. It doesn't do anything for our brand to have Lil Wayne sitting courtside, so we charge him for the tickets.
On that scissor, man.
I mean, so then I remember I met Ivan Rodriguez, the catcher for the Houston Astros. Pudge was his nickname. He came to a game with his wife. He was a super nice guy. And then, and so I went to my bosses and I'm like, hey, Hulk Hogan wants to come to one of our finals games. They're like, oh my God, no brainer. Even after what happened with John Cena, which was nice.
Right.
For some reason, Hogan was more trustworthy, I guess.
Just when you say your boss, is this the gentleman that I met that now runs the Lightning?
No. Okay. Steve Griggs was the boss, the big boss. I went to his underling, my immediate supervisor, Chris Dorso. Great question though. And in fact, Griggs probably had to sign off on it.
Okay.
So they said, sure, we'll get him we don't have anything courtside, but we'll get him some center court seats. Great. Arrange it. Bubba's like, we're going to be arriving at blah, blah, blah. And this was in 2009 when Hogan's wrestling career, I confirmed this with John Senning, wrestling aficionado before the show. Hogan was kind of in a state of limbo when it came to wrestling. He hadn't gone to the TNA yet, but he wasn't a WWE superstar. It was kind of like one of those, you go through peaks and valleys. This was definitely a valley for Hogan. And so erroneously, I thought, well, we could just walk him in the main entrance and it won't be a big deal. I was wrong. That is when I discovered the immense star power of one Terry Bollea, a.k.a. Hulk Hogan, because as soon as I saw this gigantic, statuesque, 6'7", 6'8", blonde flowing hair, receding hairline, yellow shirt, I'm like, oh, man. And I see people start to realize that is Hulk Hogan. And they start to congregate around. Like, it's becoming a thing.
Now, is he in full Hulkamania garb, or is he like a pair of slacks?
Pair of jeans. Yeah, he didn't have a singlet on or anything.
Okay, that's what I was...
No. He had a pair of jeans, but I think it was like a flamboyant yellow shirt.
Gotcha.
And probably a do-rag.
Sure.
I remember that part. But I looked, and sure enough, I see people just start to mob him, and I'm like, oh, we can't walk him in the main entrance. This is going to be a thing. So I get on my radio, and thank God Phil Hastings was a good buddy of mine because he ran the arena at the time. And I go, Phil, Drew to Phil. Yeah, come in, Drew. Phil, I got Hulk Hogan out here at the East entrance, and can you get us in a back way? He said, where are you right now? Gave him the location. Boom. Opened up the back door, and boom, in comes Hogan, and then we had to grease the doorway to get Bubba in. And then, sorry, just telling facts. It was butter. And so
probably licked it on the way.
He did. And then I got to meet Hogan, and I was starstruck. I'm just like, my God, this man who I first saw on television or in the movies in Rocky 3 when I was 13. This guy's in front of me right now. So I said, very nice to meet you. My name's Drew. This is my girlfriend. He said, this is my girlfriend, Jennifer. Hi, very nice to meet you, Jennifer. And I said, I just got to say to you, Thunder Lips is here in the flesh, baby. And he goes, brother, you're really dating yourself there. Hey, look, we're both old. And so we walked him in, and he did this thing for us where he had a shirt on that said beat. He came out with a Lakers jersey on, and he kind of mimicked the John Cena thing in reverse. He ripped off the Lakers jersey and had a shirt that we had made for that series that said beat LA on it, and popped the crowd in wrestling terms, and everybody went crazy. And it was an awesome memory. And I so wish that had been my last memory of one Hulk Hogan. I wish that the legacy of Hogan had ended there, because pretty much everything since then is bad. Everything since then is negative. There's barely a damn thing other than him introducing Jelly Roll at the Dallas Bowl. Nothing good happened after that. And I mean nothing. 10 years ago, yesterday, is the date that the transcripts were released from that tape, and we discovered what a racist piece of crap was lurking underneath that bandana. And if you're not familiar with what he said, it's easily Googleable. He was on a conversation, and you can make the argument that that conversation never should have seen the light of day. And you're not wrong. There are probably a lot of people who say filthy, disgusting, dirty things, but they never see the light of day, and the world just thinks that they're great people. And that's awesome, I guess. But because of the release of those transcripts, when Hogan said, yeah, I guess I'm racist, effing N-words, not a lot of gray area there. And unfortunate as it may be, that is part of his legacy. So, again, today, no matter how you feel about him, you are 100% justified in feeling that way. If you choose to only focus on the positive, if you had in-person encounters with Terry Hulk Hogan and they were great, hold on to those. You're not required to look at the whole picture. You can absolutely just look at the positive and go, well, he was always nice to me.
Compartmentalize it.
Exactly. We do it all the time. When Kobe Bryant passed, people didn't want to talk about the sexual assault trial in Colorado. They wanted to talk about what an absolute killer he was on the basketball court, which he was.
Sure.
Many things can be true at once. Hulk Hogan inspired generations of wrestlers. I saw today Braun Strowman and EC3 and a couple other wrestlers we know personally had great things to say about Hogan. This guy, when I was a kid, gave me the inspiration to start working out and becoming a wrestler. That's awesome. None of that should be diminished by his unfortunate words and, in some cases, unfortunate actions with other people's wives on videotape. 800-771-1025. It's all part of the bouillabaisse that is Hulk Hogan, and he lost his life this morning in Clearwater, Florida, and we're here to talk about it. Good afternoon. Welcome to Drew Garabo Live. Who might you be?
It's Craig.
Hey, Craig, what's going on, dude?
Not much. With Hulk Hogan, never liked him. Probably one of the rudest. It's not what he did to me personally. It's how he treated kids that
How did he treat kids?
Horribly.
Oh,
when? Through the 90s when he had his mansion built in 96 in Bel Air Bluffs.
All right.
My wife was a front-end manager at Albertsons right down the road. That became a Publix.
I love Albertsons.
And when he would come in and, kids would notice him and moms would go up and he'd be rude and say, look, I'm trying to shop. And I get it. But when you're outside and you're driving your Viper and you're in your Hulkster gear, and don't blow little kids off and say, no, I'm not going to sign your stuff. Don't have time, blah, blah, blah. It was constantly like that.
I got to take issue with you there, Craig, and maybe this ties into the Zach Bryan thing. He doesn't owe you a goddamn thing. If a guy doesn't want to sign while he's trying to get groceries, leave him alone. It's nice if people do. It's nice if people make time for their fans, but that doesn't make you a piece of crap because you just want to be left alone while you're shopping. I would vehemently take issue with you on that one. That doesn't make him a piece of crap at all.
No.
You signed for one kid in the frozen foods aisle, you're going to be mobbed by the time you get to produce. And that's just a fact, Jack.
He didn't have to throw the TV dinner at the kid, though.
I mean, look, some kid might look like he needs a Swanson honey meal. Hungry meal?
Hungry. Yeah, but it was a Salisbury steak, man. Those things are heavy.
Remember when you had to leave the wrapper over the dessert part when you were warming it up?
Yeah, sure.
Like the brownie part of the apple pie part?
That
Salisbury steak.
Cranberry crumble.
Hello there. Who are you?
Hey, Drew. Good afternoon.
Hi. Oh, Angelo, who used to run a wrestling merchandise kiosk in the Citrus Park Mall. Therefore, a strong connection to Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, Countryside. Him and his son and his wife were in the mall one day. And when his son was much younger, he was a big fan of The Rock. And, of course, 3/4 of the cart was covered in Rock merchandise. So he's walking around. He's picking out what he wants here and there, And he goes, all right, Dad, ready to pay. He trying to get his credit card out of his pocket. He didn't have it. He said, your mom has the card. He was in the movie store across from me. And he came back with the card, handed it to his dad.
What was the name of that movie store? They were in malls. Was it Stardust?
Yeah.
There were movies. There was a movie store in all the malls.
I don't remember, man.
Oh, man.
It's
I'm
been
sorry.
so many years.
Yeah,
we're talking probably 22, 23 years ago. I don't remember what it was.
Gotcha.
But they were all in major malls. He brought the card back, and his mom said, only get him 2 or 3 things. He looks at his son and says, did you give her one of these? And he did the DX sign.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was, but you know what? He was a really nice guy when he came up to the card every time. Sure. And there were kids that were around and parents that were around saying, hey, can I get an autograph? Most of the time he would be in the mall on a Sunday, and he politely said, I'm spending time with my family, not now.
Sure.
He was never rude to anybody that I saw.
Yeah, I like that. Thank you. 800-771-1025. Dude just wanted to go, shop in the Albertsons for crying out loud. I ain't mad at him for that. R.I.P. Albertsons. Although I think they're around, not in the state of Florida, though. Hello, who are you?
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, this is Matt.
Hi, Matt. What's up, buddy?
Hey, I was just calling to reference the Hulk Hogan.
Yes, sir. The Hulk Hogan.
The Hulk Hogan. Is this Drew?
No, hang on. He's going to be right with you. I'm Ricky, the phone screener.
Okay.
You laugh because you know it's me. I don't know why you act like. Do I sound?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Do I sound
Anyhow,
different?
Hulk Hogan,
on the phone?
1990.
The radio? Is this true? I don't even know. Anyway, hang on, Matt. Keep your radio off. Drew's going to be right with you.
Yep.
Boop. Hey, Matt. What's going on? Drew here.
Okay.
Just kidding. Still Ricky, the phone screener. Hang on, buddy. No, it's me. I'm having some fun with you, Matt.
All right.
Nope, still me, Ricky. Gotcha again.
All right, Ricky. You want to hear my story?
800.
Yeah, you put the man through all of that.
771-1025. I'm good. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. How may we help you today?
Hey, this is Greg.
Hi, Greg.
Hey, you had it right on, man, about that wrestling, the Gordon Soley, the Florida Championship Wrestling.
So good, right?
Man, that was awesome. You remember Kendo Nagasaki?
Of course. He had the little kendo stick that he would bring with him, and he was like one of the first Asian wrestlers. He was like, and Kendo Nagasaki will be taking on Barry Windham in the Southern Championship belt match, steel cage match. Kendo Nagasaki. I've not thought about that in forever.
You remember he would spit the green stuff and blind the people he was wrestling?
I thought that was the missing link that would do that, but I think Kendo did it first.
That was Kendo.
Yeah, you're right.
Kendo did it first, but
was
Mr.
Fuji
awesome.
his manager, or was that the missing link again?
I think that's the missing link. He was the first one to do all that.
Gotcha.
But yeah, that was the best wrestling back in the day, man. You're right.
Hell yeah, that was wrestling for wrestling's sake. There were a couple of people who had gimmicks, but for the most part, it was about your technique in the ring.
Oh yeah, they were real. I mean, like Barry Windham, and they had a lot of good wrestlers had good techniques. You're right.
Was it Gary Windham or Barry Windham?
Barry.
Bury these nuts on your chin. Boom, boom. Gave him the old D-Generation X. Thank you, sir, for that. Appreciate that. And, of course, Barry Windham's tag team partner, the one and only Mike Rotunda. Hello there. Who are you? U.S. Express, if I'm not mistaken. Hello.
Hello?
Hi.
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 I'm calling to talk about
the Hulk.
Okay. Well, if you're doing that, I would just ask that you pick your pace up a little bit.
Okay, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
My son played hockey with Nick, and Hulk was at the games all the time.
Hope you never let him give your son a ride to practice. That kid's a menace behind the wheel. Am I right?
Nah, just one time.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
But
and your first DUI is the first time you drive drunk, right, Mo?
I believe it was the second time.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Go ahead, sir.
Their coach was Bubba the Love Sponge.
Okay.
It was at Joyland, and he was always good to the kids.
Cool. 800-771-1025.
I wonder if I could buy the rights to that story from him.
And make a movie out of it?
Because it was riveting.
The Mighty Dicks. Work with me here. It's a hockey movie, and they've got a morbidly obese coach. Let me think about this for a sec. They got to face some sort of adversity, and unfortunately, that guy never did. So, hello, who are you?
Hi, this is Cheryl.
Hi, Cheryl.
Hi. I used to work in a restaurant, and he used to come in all the time. And there was a little boy that couldn't have been more than 4 or 5 years old that, of course, spotted him as he was going to the restroom.
Sure.
That little kid beelined it. His parents couldn't catch him for nothing. He beelined it into that bathroom, and you hear a big to-do and screaming. And if he came out, that kid was on his shoulders. So he was good to some kids. So, maybe I'm sure there's times you don't want to be bothered, but
sure,
he was good.
Like if you're just into the Albertsons for a quick little grocery run, you might not want to make time for getting mobbed. And the level of fame, I might not have believed it had I not seen it myself at that Magic game. The level of fame that this guy had when his wrestling career was not at the apex, when it was like he was between things, that level of fame is something that you and I, Cheryl, probably can't even contemplate. There is no such thing as a quick trip to Albertsons without getting mobbed, you know?
Correct.
Thank you very much, young lady. Appreciate that. Have a great day. If you're just joining us, we're talking about Hulk Hogan. He is dead. By the way, Lou Ferrigno, who played the Incredible Hulk on television, still alive.
Still alive.
800-771-1025.
That's my Hulk.
Hashtag that's my Hulk.
Hashtag that's my Hulk.
Hello, who are you?
What's up, Drew? What's up, Maurice? My name's Casey. I actually used to work with Bubba the Love Sponge as an audio producer back in the earlier days of The Bone.
So sorry.
And ran into Hulk, yes. Mighty Cucks would probably be a better name than the Mighty Dick.
No, that's on point.
I didn't think about that.
Right there, Drew's right there.
Oh, you're a genius, Casey. You need to be back working on a radio program somewhere, dude. That was great.
But I had a lot of run-ins with Hulk, obviously, and I never had any bad times. But a pretty surreal moment was I was at a Christmas party at Hamels, and me, Matt, and 25 Cent were all hitting a hookah that wasn't filled with tobacco, and the Hulk kind of ran over and was like, "What's going on there, brother? What you guys smoking on?" And he literally took a blast right in front of me, and I was like, I can't believe I just smoked weed with Hulk Hogan. It was a pretty cool moment.
Dude, what a highlight. Man, Spice loved that hookah, didn't he? When he had his night show here at the Bone, you'd come in to work, and it'd be an hour before the show, and he's sitting right outside the building with a gigantic hookah. I'm like, man. And then when I was doing my Radio IO show, Drop the Tray Kid, over there, Rick the engineer would smoke me out pretty frequently, and I was like, man, this is radio life in Tampa's wild, baby, wild.
Oh, it was crazy. Basically, the whole entire show, that's all we did. Cigarette John, Steve, everyone would just go out back, 25 Cent, and then I actually had a short time with Matt back on Spice at Night, and I kind of was with Nervous Jared a little bit, just answering phones for free, having fun with that. And I almost am positive the day you pranked Spice where he lost his cool during the interview, I want to say I was there that day because they ring such a bell.
Oh, man, that is awesome. One of the definite highlights of the Bone for me. And while we're walking down memory lane, I meant to mention this a couple of weeks ago. You know, when you think about all the different females at the Bone, the obscure ones like the Jericas, and Resting Bitch Face and such, we never talk about Jabberjaw, and I have to say, she is one of the most lovely, wonderful people I have encountered in the radio world. She is the only person, and that includes 25, who he and I got into it at a charity event in the height of everything, and I always thought we were boys. I always thought that, like, no matter what radio drama would happen, we would be cool with each other. And then we're at a charity event where I met Pam Bondi at the Hard Rock. And I went up, I saw Jabberjaw and 25 there. And this is in the height of, like, bad stuff. And Broderick was like, I can't F with you, man. And I said, what do you mean you can't F with me? What does that even mean? He said, I can't F with you because you're on that side. I was like, it was heartbreaking. I'm like, man, I thought we could be cool. These radio wars are so stupid. But Kim was always so damn nice. And to this day, we communicate via Twitter all the time. And I'm sure your dealings with her were good too. She was amazing.
Honestly, she was right after me. I was gone from the show at that point, so I never had the opportunity of being around her, which is unfortunate because I heard nothing but good things. If I'm not mistaken, wasn't she before she came to Bubba? Wasn't she with MJ? For a short bit of 93.
That I did not know, but that would explain why she was able to jump around from radio. No offense to anyone, radio dickface to radio dickface. You know what I mean? Like that would explain it. Again, no offense to anyone. 800-771-1025 is the number. Hello there. Who are you?
Hey, Mike.
Hi.
We might have lost Hulk Hogan, but we still got Ric Flair.
For now, for now, and let's enjoy him while we have him, because the comments John Senning was playing, Mr. Flair ain't sounding so good. No. Nate ain't long. Hello, who are you?
Hey, Drew. Hey, Mo. It's Joel.
Hi, Joel. What's happening?
Nothing much. Hey, I wanted to just comment on Hulk Hogan. Years ago, I was working for a construction company. And we were replacing the seawall next door to Hogan's house at the Rankers, who own Ranker Cement. Mrs. Ranker was going through chemotherapy at the time.
Jeez.
And I don't know if you remember, during Hogan Knows Best, during a couple of the episodes, the neighbors had begged them to keep it down. They were making way too much noise.
I do remember that.
Well, and then they went out and shot fireworks and was blowing air horns. Well, Mrs. Ranker was finding it real hard to sleep, and whenever she could sleep, it was a blessing. And that's why the neighbors were asking them, Brain Hogan Knows Best, to please keep it down. I learned this from the caretaker of the property at the Rankers, and ever since he told me that just kind of solidified in my mind what a piece of garbage he really is,
Boy, I got to say, if you have a neighbor who is going through chemotherapy and they politely ask you, hey, look, this person's having a hard time sleeping and they're trying to sleep wherever they can, and you spit in their face and blast off fireworks, that is an asshole move, no matter who you are, whether you're Hulk Hogan or Jimmy Superfly Snuka,
I agree. He also mushed me in the face when I was like 6 or 7 when I asked for his autograph.
Get out of here. Hey, Mr. Hogan, can I
take one of those, brother? Eat your vitamins and say your prayers, little Hulkamaniacs.
All right, we're not here to do 3 hours on the death of Hogan. We'll continue to take your calls, but when we come back, the most brilliant, subversive television episode I have ever seen in my life, I watched this morning. It was amazing. I don't care what your political leaning is. I don't care who you think you're loyal to in Washington, D.C. You have got to be able to watch this show and laugh your ever-loving ass off.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. Download the free Bone app to listen to us anywhere. Sponsored by Mark Spain Real Estate. Get your guaranteed offer at markspain.com. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Looks like some traffic congestion in Hillsborough County on I-4 West at 275 and on I-4 West from beyond the Selman Connector to 275 and an off-ramp backup in Hillsborough County on I-75 North, the ramp westbound to State Road 60. Otherwise, we're looking at standard afternoon activity here in Tampa Bay. That's Tampa Bay traffic.
Save time and money with mobile service at Jerry Ohm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. They come to you and perform
perform on-site simple repairs or routine maintenance. Schedule mobile service with Jerry Ohm today. Online at jerryohm.com. Tampa is Ohm country. See dealer for complete details.
When the power's out, be the house that stays on. John Senning here for Hawkins Service Co. Right now, Hawkins Service Company is taking $500 off a whole home Generac generator with install. That's serious savings on serious backup power installed by Tampa's Generator Pros. This offer ends July 31st and cannot be combined with other offers. Prepare now for hurricane season and book today at HawkinsServiceCO.com. Or give them a call, 813-445-8209. Hawkins, one call, handles it all.
Stingray Chevrolet.
Hi, this is Steve Hurley, owner of Stingray Chevrolet. When we decided to completely eliminate the dealer fee last year, the response has been almost 100% positive. Because by not having to pay a dealer fee, you automatically save anywhere from $1,000 to $1,500. Some people don't believe it, so it's our obligation to remove any doubt, be completely transparent, and prove that it is true. You do not pay a dealer fee at Stingray, but we know that some of our competitors have told customers that, oh, Stingray is just hiding that fee somewhere else. It's just a gimmick. Well, as the owner of Stingray, you have my word. It's no gimmick. There is no dealer fee, and it will really save you up to $1,500 off the bottom line, and in these uncertain times, that's a commitment you can count on. StingrayChevrolet.com, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4, exit 22, Plant City. Together, let's drive.
Stingray Chevrolet. Relax, enjoy the difference.
2001 Odyssey is Tampa's #1 nude club on Florida's West Coast with over 300 of the hottest exotic dancers. 2001 Odyssey has been voted the #1 nude club by Best of the Bay. Check out the world-famous 2001 spaceship and encounter the wildest dancing in Tampa Bay. The after party happens every night. Full liquor next door. 2001 Odyssey, 275 in Raymond James Stadium on Dale Mabry, better known as the Strip.
If you want your windows there in weeks, pick up the phone and just text Reese.
Get factory direct custom-made impact windows installed. This is John Senning for Reese Windows and Doors, where they've been installing affordable, high-quality impact windows for over 50 years. I had the fine folks from Reese in my home. I was blown away to learn about these products that are made in America, and Reese is a family-owned business with that double lifetime warranty. You want to get a free quote? Just text the word TRUST to 20129, and you'll also have a chance to win $15,000 in new impact windows. Text TRUST to 20129.
The Big One sales event is on at Sun Toyota. Get a new RAV4, $219 a month. Go big and save big on new RAV4, $219. Yes, $219 a month. The Big One sales event is underway. Get a new RAV4 now only $219 a month. Make it Sun Toyota and make it happen. List tax, title, pre-delivery service fee of $1,298. Private tag agency fee of $189. Electronic registration filing fee $598. New 2025 RAV4 model $4,430. Lease $219 for 36 months. $6,904 down plus first month's payment and $695 acquisition fee. No security deposit required and approved credit from SETF. Offer expires July 31st, 2025.
With Progressive's Name Your Price tool, you get coverage options based on how much you want to pay for car insurance. And then you decide how to spend the rest of your money because you're in charge. Today, you're going to pay down your credit card bill. But you decide when you'll pay it. Before the due date, so those interest charges don't get you. But you decide if you pay it in full. But you definitely should, because again, interest charges. With Progressive's Name Your Price tool, we'll help you find coverage at a fair price. And then you're in charge. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Not available in all states. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that's perfect for you. With the Capital One Venture X card, you earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy. Plus, you get premium benefits at a collection of luxury hotels when you book on Capital One Travel. And with Venture X, you get access to over 1,000 airport lounges worldwide. Open up a world of travel possibilities with the Capital One Venture X card. What's in your wallet?
Terms apply. Lounge access is subject to change. See CapitalOne.com for details.
You or someone you know thinking about buying a home, tune in to the Lone Ranger radio show Saturdays from 11 to 12. Make no bones about it. It's the place to go for no-nonsense mortgage and real estate advice.
Zero is back at Furman Ford, Clearwater's big Ford store. John Senning, and if you're in the market for a new truck or SUV, you've got to go see my friend Bob Murray and the crew at Furman Ford. Right now, during Ford's summer sales event, you can get 0% APR financing for 48 months. 0 down, 0 payments for 90 days. Plus a complimentary 2-year maintenance plan on select new Ford models. If you've been waiting for the best time to get a new truck or SUV, the time is now. Furman Ford has a massive inventory of almost 400 new Fords to choose from. And if you're in the need for service and you can't make it to the dealership, Furman Ford's mobile service will come to your home, office, or anywhere. Certified technicians, genuine parts, and quality work right at your doorstep. Visit them today on US 19 in Clearwater or always online at FurmanFord.com. And when you make your way in there, you got to let them know that John Senning sent you.
While retinitis pigmentosa takes Mark's vision, his family gives him hope, whether at the family business or at home with his wife and sons. He knows he's not fighting alone. For 50 years, the Foundation Fighting Blindness has funded research into treatments and cures for blinding retinal diseases, providing hope to people with vision loss. And for Mark, winning the fight means being there for his family. The Foundation Fighting Blindness. Together, we're winning. Help us end blinding diseases at fightingblindness.org.
Do you have an invention idea but don't know what to do next? Call InventHelp today. We have representatives nationwide who will explain the InventHelp process step by step. Over 10,000 patents have been secured through InventHelp's patent referral services. The InventHelp databank includes thousands of companies who have agreed to review new ideas. We've been helping inventors since 1984. Let's help you next. Get started today.
Call 1-800-217-4380. That's 1-800-217-4380. Again, 1-800-217-4380.
Neutral is sending you to see Cage the Elephant open for Oasis in LA. Scan the QR code at Whiskey River, Ozona Brewing, and The Zoo. Visit theboneonline.com for more details. Neutral. Keep it tasty.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun, Toyota.com.
I'm meteorologist Jim Weber in the Sky Tower Weather Center. For today, look for more of those scattered showers and thunderstorms developing as we go through the afternoon hours. Daytime high of 91. Rain chance right around 60%. Then for tonight, any of the storms, they wind down. Overnight low down to 78. As we head into Friday, partly cloudy skies, lower rain chances. They're only about 30% with that daytime high up to 93.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Drew Garabo Live.
Fate, destiny, kismet, serendipity would have it, this song, Survivor's Eye of the Tiger, featured prominently in Rocky III, starring Hulk Hogan, hit number 1 on the U.S. pop charts 43 years ago today, 1982.
For touchstones, Rocky III had the most out of all of the films.
Oh, my God, yeah.
Cultural touchstones, yeah.
Oh,
Hogan, Mr. T.
It had everything.
It did. Eye of the Tiger.
The homoerotic wrestling of Rocky and Apollo on the beach, like, hey, let's go wrestle around in the sand, little Apollo.
Those were some gay shorts they were running in.
And it had the greatest scene at the time in American film history when they were unveiling the statue of Rocky on those steps in Philadelphia, Philadelphia's sun. And Rocky's there, and Adrian's there, and Mickey's there. And there's like a disturbance in the crowd, a commotion, if you will. And up comes the diminutive, because Mr. T was a very short man.
He was.
Oh, my God. I would say he's 5'3" if he's an inch.
Oh, really? He can't be that short.
Is Mr. T. It's no way, dude. It says 5'10". Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
There's no way he's 5'3".
All right, somewhere in between. Let's call it 5'3.5". there's a stir, a disturbance, a commotion, and you see the denim jacket, the feather earrings.
Yeah.
The
mohawk.
Awesome mohawk of Lawrence Tiro. And he comes rolling up. And he's like, why you ducking me, Balboa? The way you've been ducking me is a disgrace. And Rocky's like, look, I'll fight you anytime, anywhere. And Mick grabs Rock and he's like, we're not fighting this guy. But Mick, I think I can beat this guy, Well, you can beat him, Rock. But you're going to have to beat him without me. And right as Rocky, with his thick-headed meatball ways, was contemplating what Mick was saying to him, I got to fight him without Mick. I'm not going to do that. Paulie is my manager. Right then, Clubber Lang sees Rocky's weak spot, sees his Achilles heel, every man's weak spot. You go after his woman.
Even if she looks like a dish rag.
Oh, even if she is the most mousy, plain, ordinary, washed-up pet store employee.
There was a sort of banal charm to her.
Was there? Ain't nobody in this world had a sexual fantasy about Talia damn Shire. So Mr. T sees her. And he focuses attention on her. And he goes, hey, woman. Hey, woman. And every head turns towards the Clubber Lang. What is he doing? I bet you wish you had a real man. I tell you what. You bring your pretty little self to my apartment tonight. I'll show you a real man. And that's when Rocky gets activated. He's like, hey, they got to hold him back. And
actual dialogue.
Oh, yeah. What a moment. I got to recreate that scene with Mr. T. I did a phone interview with him when I was on Mornings in Orlando. And I say, we had a fun interview about his song Mother, which if you've not heard it is a real gem about treating your mother right. And then about I had the Talking Mr. T doll. And about, of course, the A-Team, where his B.A., Bad Attitude, Baracus. And then I said, if I may, Mr. T, reenact one of my favorite scenes in American film history. And right as I started to do it, he starts laughing. And when I get to his part, he goes, hey, woman. Hey, woman. I'm like, oh, my God. What a moment. He's still alive. He is a fascinating individual.
Oh, yeah.
Lives up in a suburb of Chicago and famously got in trouble because he took a chainsaw and started just cutting down all of these 500-year oak trees on his property, and people flipped the hell out because they love the damn old oak tree.
Right.
Mr. T's like, I want these trees around my property no more. Hello, who are you?
Hi, my name is Matt.
Matt, how are we doing today, buddy?
Good, Drew. Just want to say I like you guys' show.
Oh, thank you.
And and my condolences go out to Hulk Hogan and his family. I mean, he's a true icon. I loved him in Rocky 3.
Yeah.
When at the end they say, like, we'll be just playing around. It's for charity. And Hulk Hogan's like, yeah, it's pretty cool. But I just want to say Hulk Hogan was the best, and that's what you got to do, man. People might not like him a lot, but he's a icon in American history.
I'm really glad this guy hung on during the break to deliver those poignant words. Thank you, man. Those are words that people needed to hear today for sure.
Yes, sir. Thank you guys for your show, and I'll talk to you later.
Sounds good. Thank you. Here is the aforementioned scene where Rocky faces off.
Tonight we have a most unlikely match for you, the boxer against the wrestler, with all the proceeds going to charity.
What's your feelings about a boxer against the wrestler in the same ring?
Well, the age-old theory is that the wrestler, once he grabs that boxer, that's all she wrote.
What the hell goes on inside your head? Anything normal functions?
The fuel?
I don't think so, because to fight a creature like this, you gotta have about 100 pounds of brain damage. I seen wrestlers that was bigger than dinosaurs. You ever fight a dinosaur, kid?
No, not lately.
They can cause a variety of damage.
The wrestling champion of the world is now entering the arena.
What a scene. God damn, man. I miss Hulk already. Forget about the racist comments and all that stuff.
He is quite a sight, all decked out in red.
Why are they carrying him?
He's walking.
He's got a fedora, a white fedora, red jacket open to expose his waxed chest, his waxed muscular chest. None of the trademark blonde Hulk Hogan facial hair that we are known for. He plays heel, and this was before Hollywood Hulk Hogan was a heel in the NWO.
Yeah.
coming after you, Balboa.
Let's call it off.
Oh, come on, it's for charity.
You're wearing your anatomy out for charity. Nobody else does this much for charity.
Bob Hope would.
That's true.
Bob Oakwood.
That's true. Are we here to recognize that Burgess Meredith?
Don't you speak ill of the Penguin.
He was the Penguin in every role he played.
He was kind of the Penguin in Foul Play, too. The Goldie Hawn and Chevy Chase and Dudley Moore movies.
Rockies, you better call Bob Hope.
You suck.
To all my love slaves out there.
Love slaves.
Thunder Lips is here. In the flesh, baby.
Oh, my God.
Adrian getting wet about the panties.
The ultimate male
versus the ultimate
meatball.
I saw this movie so many times, and I don't think I've seen it in 30 years, and I could still probably quote every damn line of this movie.
He is a monster. How much would you take even to get in the ring with him?
Would you like to start at Fort Knox?
In the white corner, an incredible sight, standing nearly 7 feet, weighing 390 pounds.
Jeez.
Oh,
the undisputed wrestling champion of the world.
Kissing those pythons.
A man who calls himself the ultimate object of desire, the mountain of molten lust, the one, the only, Thunderlips.
Hi there, True Garabo Live. How may we help you?
How's it going, man? It's Craig.
Hey, Craig. What's up, buddy?
Not much, man. I heard you and John talking about Animal Kingdom, which is a really great show, and I had a recommendation for you.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate that, because when we're done with this, we're going to need another one.
Definitely. If you liked Animal Kingdom and Breaking Bad,
I do.
It's on Apple TV. It's called Dope Thief.
Called who?
Dope. D-O-P-E Thief.
Oh, is that the one Natasha Lyonne did?
Yes.
She's great. She's from Orange is the New Black. She was actually on Pee-wee's Playhouse way back in the day. And what is that show all about? I like her. I like the Apple TV shows.
The premise is it's two best friends that they act like they're DA agents and they rob drug dealers, and they rob the wrong one.
Oh,
and
I
it's
like
a great
that.
show.
Yeah, that's a really good premise for a show right there.
Well, what streaming platform? Did you
Apple
say?
TV.
Apple TV. Okay, dope.
Yeah.
Thank you, my guy. Appreciate that a lot.
Absolutely, man. Have a good day, guys.
Hell yeah. 800-771-1025. Animal Kingdom. Look, it's not going to be in a Breaking Bad rarefied. It's so damn cheesy sometimes, but it is so good. And the music of the show mirrors the show itself. They'll have a 9 Inch Nails song, and then they'll have the cheesiest, worst, over-the-top aggro rock. And the show itself will have these moments of like, oh my God, and then moments of, oh my God.
Right.
But it's worth watching. Ellen Barkin, I don't know, there's something about her. You wouldn't look at her and go, that's a classically beautiful woman, but there's just something about her.
Back in the day, she was a smoke show.
Oh, yeah. And she still looks good as Smurf. Yeah. Hello there. Who are you?
It's so damn cheesy.
That's me talking 30 seconds ago.
So good.
Sir, please turn down your radio, or ma'am.
Hey, it's off.
Hello.
I was trying to see if you guys are still on the segment still.
Okay.
Yeah, I was when I heard about the Hawk this morning, I thought you guys were joking because I thought I heard you guys talking about the death pool maybe a couple weeks ago on the show. So I was like, wait a minute, are they serious? And then when they came into realization, I was like, wow, the Hawk guy is like the whole nostalgia from back in the day. And I actually wrestled in high school just because of my interest, in the Hawk, Andre the Giant, Wrestling Brothers 1 and 2.
Sure.
Junkyard Dog. Came up in that, that whole era.
Oh, yeah, me too.
So, it was unfortunate, when all those negative things happen, and I'm a brother myself. But, everybody makes mistakes. So, you have to forgive and forget those things. I remember the Hawk, as being, hey, brother, he was the Hulk. And, I wish I had the opportunity to meet him. And if I ever had that opportunity, I would have just said to him, hey, brother, we love you.
So let me just ask you, as a self-described brother, it doesn't bother you that he's on tape saying effing N-words, we're all a little bit racist, effing N-words it doesn't bother you?
Actually, very, very hurting and very disappointing. Okay. When I hear that from any human being.
Yeah.
They're just very disappointed and hurt. Because, again, you just always think of the innocence of being a human being.
Okay. But is it the innocence of a human being, and this is a direct quote, I mean, I don't have double standards. By the way, he's bemoaning his daughter Brooke sleeping with a black man. I mean, I don't have double standards. I mean, I am a racist to a point, effing N-words. But when it comes to nice people and S and whatever, I mean, I'd rather, if she was going to F some N-words, I'd rather have her marry an 8-foot-tall N-word worth $100 million like a basketball player. I guess we're all a little racist, effing N-word. But that's the innocence of being a human being. That's just taken out of context. Hello there. Who are you? I mean, that's nasty. That's not.
I had to part ways.
Yeah,
I was done. I was done with it.
Yeah, that's not like a Morgan Wallen, like he's with his buddies and a ring camera catches him calling one of them, a white dude, the N-word, a fleeting thing where you can come back from that. That's one of those, like, you showed me what's in your heart, and now I have to believe who you are.
Now, to the brother's defense, like I said, I was done with Hogan at that point, but I'm still shilling for Mel Gibson. So, I mean, he was Mad Max.
Not me.
Thunderlips.
Hello, who are you? Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah, how you doing? This is Dave.
Hey, Dave. What's up?
Hey, love the show.
Thanks.
Yeah, I just wanted to chime in. It's a shame we lost Ozzy and then Hogan, and these things typically happen in threes, so I'm wondering who's next.
Did you not pay attention when Malcolm Jamal Warner died a couple of days ago? Is that not?
No, I missed that, buddy.
Oh,
I did.
Oh, well, breaking news. Theo
is gone.
Theo is dead. So I think that's the three. If that's not significant enough for you, Chuck Mangione, the musician, died at 84 years old a couple of days ago. It was announced today. So these things do sometimes happen in threes, and this one maybe even happened in fours.
Little tidbit. My mom actually went to high school with Hogan and Brutus the Barber Beefcake, and she used to date Hogan in high school. To be fact, we have pictures back at the house of when he was young and Brutus was young when they were.
Hold on one second. Brutus the Barber Beefcake went to high school with Hulk Hogan?
He dated my aunt, and my mother dated Hogan.
Oh man, that's pretty awesome. Would they watch wrestling with you guys and talk about how gifted they were in the groinal area?
They were athletes at the time, but they were preparing at the local
powerhouse
wrestling camps and,
Sure.
and getting started, getting their start and getting training. I mean, they were young. I mean, high school, but I mean, it's still pretty cool to see the pictures. Like Brutus, he drove a bike, and I have a picture of my aunt on the back of that, so that's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
But yeah, man, I miss him. Been to many shows, met a lot of the artists through Anheuser-Busch, and so it's definitely a tragedy for a great loss for our country, man. He was a great guy.
That's pretty much the gist I got from the comments I just made. Great guy. Hello, who are you?
Hey, good afternoon, Drew and Mo.
Hi.
How you guys doing?
Really good. What's up?
It's Rad Dad, man. Long time.
Rad Dad. Damn, it has been a minute. What's going on, Rad Dad?
Man, dude, I've been busy. I've been everywhere.
All right.
South Florida, everywhere.
Glad to hear it.
I'm good, man. I'm glad you guys are good.
Good, thank you.
Anyhow, Drew and Mo, I always respected, Hulk. He was a great entertainer, but he was a bad man. I know you have another radio host that used to be around here that he had a relations with his wife, and it was after that, I just kind of
first I'm hearing of it. Wait, so
Yeah.
I'm just kind of confused. I'm certainly not here to defend anyone, but like 3 people get into a consensual situation and one dude's like, hey, you want to bang my wife? And the other dude's like, yeah, I want to bang your wife. And the wife certainly seemed to be okay with it. Why would you have any kind of feelings if like everybody's consensual and everybody's
No, I mean, I don't disgruntle him. I know you have your life.
I don't disgruntle him?
I love that. I love that usage. I'm not going to disgruntle the man.
Now, I'm asking honestly, can that be used as a verb?
No.
Is disgruntle a verb? Yes, disgruntle is a verb. It means to make someone discontented or sulky.
Oh, there you go.
So I guess he would disgruntle Hogan by judging him. Like, again, not here to defend anybody who I don't care for, but what right do you have to sit in judgment of someone else because of their sexual proclivities? Everybody there seemed to be having a good time. Everybody there seemed to be consenting. How is it any of your business? And why would you disgruntle anyone?
I'm going to be disgruntling a lot of people from now on.
I will too. I will be disgruntling.
Now that I know it's allowed.
Disgruntling people. I just don't understand like why that should allow you to.
Well, maybe some people have a moral code that compels them not to like someone that would, do that.
Look, my friends all do it. Not all my friends, but my Caliente friends. They're very open about it. There's a lot of openness, a lot of trust, a lot of, hey, I'm gonna go bang that dude. Hey, I'm gonna go bang that girl. Awesome, love you. There's no disgruntling. It's hot. Hello, who are you?
Hello.
And how many of you who are disgruntling are talking to old flames on social media and getting all up in them DMs? Hi, young lady. Who are you?
Hi, this is Marie.
Hi. What's going on?
Yeah, we've all forgotten about Connie Francis. July 16th. Who's Sorry Now? Stupid Cupid.
Yeah.
My Pretty Little Baby.
That was kind of 8 days ago.
Well, I mentioned it in a little better news.
Yeah, I mean,
we gave her a shout out.
Yeah, I hope you're not disgruntling us for not mentioning Connie Francis.
No, but she was a talent. But thank you.
Thank you. Don't be disgruntled. Don't let us disgruntle you.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna throw her in the same league as Hulk Theo and
for
Ozzy.
Generation X, we lost Theo, Ozzy, and Hogan within a week of each other.
Yeah.
That'll disgruntle the most strong of us.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. Summer is here, and it's time to take that weekend getaway to Vegas, or maybe book that Alaskan cruise. But maybe inflation has kicked you right in the wallet. Well, leave it to Mike Calta to cancel his new order of 14 refrigerators just to give you the Mike Calta Summer Vacay Payday. Listen for the keyword every Tuesday and Thursday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Get it and enter it in the free 102.5 The Bone app, and you could win $1,000. That's $1,000 that you can use towards a beach vacation, or to buy your own refrigerator, or to just buy a bunch of beer, stay home, and drink them. You know, like a staycation. It's the Mike Calta Summer Vacay Payday. Presented to you by Farah and Farah, Tampa's accident attorneys. FarahandFarah.com. 102.5 The Bone. Real, raw radio. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
There's an off-ramp backup in Hillsborough County on I-275 South, the ramp to I-4 eastbound. Still traffic congestion on I-4 West at I-275. And we've been reporting this for a while, the congestion in Hillsborough County on I-4 West from beyond the Selman connector to I-275. That is still going on. And on the normal roadways, I mean, it's the 5 o'clock hour. We are starting to see normal afternoon drive time activity with some backups.
After you've been injured at no fault of your own, you shouldn't be stuck footing the medical bills or dealing with lost wages. Farah and Farah's accident attorneys are here to make it easy. Contact Farah and Farah, 1-800-500-5555, farahandfarah.com. Make it a Farah fight, Tampa.
During the month of July, Renewal by Andersen of Tampa and Sarasota has a huge summer sale. You buy 4 windows or doors, you get the 5th for free. Plus, no money down, no payments, and 0% interest for 18 months. Renewal by Andersen. Go to bestwindowsflorida.com. That's bestwindowsflorida.com. Superior products, exceptional service.
The Mike Calta Summer Vacay Payday. This hour's keyword is
Tune. Tune. Head to the 1025 The Bone app and enter Tune before 30 minutes past the top of the hour, and the $1,000 for the Mike Calta Summer Vacay Payday could be yours. You can tune a piano, but you can't tune a fish. Tune.
Stingray Chevrolet.
Hi, this is Steve Hurley, owner of Stingray Chevrolet. When we decided to completely eliminate the dealer fee last year, the response has been almost 100% positive. Because by not having to pay a dealer fee, you automatically save anywhere from $1,000 to $1,500. Some people don't believe it, so it's our obligation to remove any doubt, be completely transparent, and prove that it is true. You do not pay a dealer fee at Stingray. But we know that some of our competitors have told customers that, oh, Stingray is just hiding that fee somewhere else. It's just a gimmick. Well, as the owner of Stingray, you have my word. It's no gimmick. There is no dealer fee, and it will really save you up to $1,500 off the bottom line. And in these uncertain times, that's a commitment you can count on. StingrayChevrolet.com, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4, exit 22, Plant City. Together, let's drive.
Stingray Chevrolet. Relax, enjoy the difference.
Nothing makes sports more exciting than betting on them at Hard Rock Bet. Baseball, soccer. You can even bet on UFC on the White House lawn. Refer your friends to Hard Rock Bet and you'll both score a bonus bet up to $50. That's $50 for you and up to $50 for them. Bet together, win together. Roll with us on Hard Rock Bet. Download it now at hardrock.bet or on your phone and start winning. It's Hard Rock Bet. Download it now. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida. To wager, terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Call 888-ADMIT-IT.
Meet Naomi. She worries a lot about balance. Balancing her time between vet school and working at the vet clinic, balancing her social life when she has time for it, and of course, balancing her finances. So she banks with Mid-Florida, a local credit union who employs local Floridians, just like you, to help keep her budget on track and on balance. And those financial worries, looks like they've fallen off the scale completely. Mid-Florida, your life, your money, your credit union. Mid-Florida Credit Union, insured by NCUA.
Don't miss the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event at Crown Hyundai. Get financing as low as 0%, buy with zero down, or make no payments for a year on over 700 new tariff-free Hyundais. Drive a new 2025 Hyundai Elantra SE for only $99 a month. All are backed by Owner Assurance, America's best warranty, including a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Crown Hyundai, the better way to buy and service. Visit crownhyundai.com. With approved credit, 24 monthly, 10K miles a year, $59.95 due at Sunny, plus dealer fee and electronic filing fee.
Are you ready to go from looking for a job to landing a career? Hillsborough Community College has the tools to reach your goals. Our fast-track workforce training leads to exciting careers with competitive salaries. You'll find accessible, affordable programs with convenient schedules that fit your needs. Our dynamic learning environment features expert faculty and leadership opportunities. It's time to change your life. At HCC, we'll get you there. Register now at hccfl.edu.
The heat is on, and when the heat is on, your AC is on, and when your AC is on, your money is gone. Power companies love it, but Solar Bear says enough is enough. Stop renting your power from the power companies. Go solar now and own your power and get your first 12 months completely free. That's zero power payments for an entire year. Solar Bear is Florida's local solar expert, not some national chain. With over a decade of experience and thousands of 5-star reviews, they're the name you can trust. Call Solar Bear today or visit solarbear.com and start saving before your next bill shows up.
I'm Ultima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Every time one of my children started driving, it was terrifying. I am quite aware of the dangers being on the road. Thousands of accidents happen across the country. We see it every day. these families' lives will be changed in an instant. We fight for these families as if they were our own. We've become America's largest injury law firm by winning cases just like these. If you've been injured in a car accident, call us.
Injured? Dial Pound Law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Summertime is here, and so is the Kia Summer Sales Event. Wherever you plan your summer vacation, make Crown Kia your first stop. Drive a new Kia K4, just $219 a month, or a new Kia Sportage with special low 1.9 APR. Test drive your new Kia today at Crown Kia, the better way to buy and service. Call 1-800-371-0942 for complete details.
Take your taco night to the next level. John Senning here for Wild Fork. I love cooking tacos more than anything on planet Earth. And with Wild Fork, I have taken it to a whole new stratosphere. Whether it is the chimichurri skirt steak, you grill it for a little bit on each side, slice it against the grain, crowd pleaser every time. Marinated chicken thighs. This past weekend, for the first time, I had the pork fillets with the fajita marinade. You've got to stock up. You can order online and have it delivered right to your front door. Get in store and pick it up, or just go on a shopping spree. St. Pete, South Tampa, and West Chase, and always online at wildforkfoods.com.
Oh, hi there. This is Attorney Patrick Smith inviting you to tune into The Bone this Saturday and every Saturday from 8 to 9 a.m. for the Attorney Patrick Smith Show, where you can get all of your legal questions answered. So tune in this Saturday from 8 to 9 a.m. right here on The Bone for the Attorney Patrick Smith Show.
This is the story of the one. As a lineman, he does whatever it takes to keep the power on in his community. And he wants a partner like Grainger who does the same. Grainger offers the professional-grade products he needs, from voltage detectors to harnesses to hard hats, plus fast, dependable delivery, so he can rise to every challenge. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Turn things all the way up and find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy.
Hurt in a slip and fall? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 1073 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. Unique opinions, compelling conversation, and the best in afternoon entertainment. Now, the conversation continues on Drew Garabo Live.
Para bailar la bamba, que necesito una poco de gracia.
38 years ago, 1987, La Bamba was released, starring Lou Diamond Phillips, Isai Morales, and more.
Yo no soy marinero.
One of the best impressions I've ever heard is Gio from the Mike Calta Show, imitating Richie Valens' mom after she finds out that Richie died, going, "Not my Richie." Should have been you, Bob.
Yeah, right.
A couple of ladies been holding since the break. Let's talk to them, then we'll talk some South Park. Good afternoon, ma'am. How may I help you?
Hi, Drew Garabo.
Hello there.
My name is.
Hello?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I don't know your name. So hello there. What is your name?
Leslie. Leslie.
Hello, Leslie.
Hi. I have a question.
Certainly.
Okay. I seen on the internet yesterday after Ozzy.
Just real quick, you didn't seen anything. You saw it. It is a very common mistake that people make with the English language, which I hold very near and dear to my heart because I get paid to use it. And
okay, you're right.
Oh,
you're right.
I know. I'm right. But let's say I saw.
I know you were.
Yeah, I know. I am. I saw, not I seen, but I saw. Right.
I saw. Yes,
All
I
right.
saw.
There we go. So what'd you seen?
The Ozzy, at the end of his performance, they did a thing that said he wanted to stand up after he had his last song.
Mm-hmm.
How come somebody wouldn't let him get up, somebody on each side of him, help him up and let him just say his goodbye like that? I don't understand it.
Well, I'm glad you asked me because I have tremendous insight into that. I have very good friends who are stagehands at Ozzy's farewell show. And so there was strict instructions from Sharon Osbourne that to let Ozzy walk on his own. Ozzy went to rise to his feet, only to find out that his Achilles tendon had been gnawed off by wolverines during the concert.
Oh,
so
you stop being smart ass.
Yeah, Drew.
That ain't never going to happen, lady. But if you don't accept my
No, I would think that if this was his farewell, somebody would help him up to stand and just say goodbye to his fans. I don't know.
Sure. Well, I don't know how much you know about Parkinson's disease. I don't know much about it, but I do know that it affects movements and it makes it very difficult to stand and walk. So Ozzy was seated.
But why couldn't somebody be on each side of him, his arms, and help him stand up?
Ma'am, he may not have wanted to appear that weak in front of his fans, and that's going to be a pretty difficult proposition because if his legs can't stand on his own, it's not like they're helping him up. It's like they're holding him up, and that's just a horrible look.
Like, as it is, ma'am, Leslie, sorry, we've got the lasting image of Ozzy seated on that throne.
Like a king.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly. And while that would have the king of darkness, the prince of darkness, it would have been great to see him, raise up and jog around the stage, but because of his debilitating condition, he was unable to do so. Do you, honestly, Leslie, do you want the last image in your brain from that concert to be Tony Iommi and a couple of other guys?
No. But if that was his last wish, was to just somebody help him up and stand up, wouldn't you want that?
Well, Ozzy wanted to stand, but he was very frustrated because he couldn't stand because of that progressive neurological disorder known as Parkinson's disease. So while indeed he would have loved to have risen to his feet and greeted the hordes of fans there who helped him raise hundreds of thousands of dollars for a children's charity, he was unable to do so. So
he wanted to stand on his own.
Yeah, if you can't stand on your own at that point, probably best off sitting on the throne. They say if you can't stand on your own, sit on the throne. That's what they say. That's what they say. You follow?
All right.
You follow me, Leslie?
Yeah, well, I just they showed a thing. I saw.
Look at you! Look at you with the learning curve. I love it.
I saw on the internet where they did his lip. What do you call it? Not lip service. Reading lips.
Right.
What do you call it, Drew?
Lip reading.
Yes, that's it. Hey, you are so smart.
Thanks. Pays the bills.
They did the lip, and it said it shown that he was saying, "Can I just please stand up?"
Right.
That's it.
So I wasn't there and you weren't there, but Tony Iommi from Black Sabbath was there, and he was interviewed about it, and he said Ozzy was frustrated during the concert and that he wanted to stand up, but he was unable to do so. And it says I think.
Why couldn't two people help him get up and stand for his exit?
Well, you don't want to see Ozzy with Tony Iommi and Youngblood, or Tony Iommi and Billy Corgan like propping him up and walking him off like he's Aaron Rodgers who just ruptured his Achilles heel. Tony said, "I think of him and the fun we had. That's what was weird about the show because Ozzy was seated on the throne, and that's the last thing Ozzy would have ever wanted to be." But it had to. Normally, he's bouncing around on stage and coming to me and pulling faces. He'd always had a laugh.
But I'm sorry, Drew, but if that was his last wish, why wouldn't everybody give him that last wish?
It's a great question. I think you're damned if you do and damned if you don't in
Did
that
he
situation.
say? Is there anywhere that said it was his last? I don't think there was anywhere that it was stated that was a last wish of his. He wanted to stand.
Yeah.
He was unable to stand. There was no helping him stand. He could not stand.
Yeah, and it's sad that disease, that awful Parkinson's condition, robs you mentally and physically. But if you really slow down the lip reading, he's not really saying, why won't someone help me stand? He's saying, are there fish and chips backstage, and is there malt vinegar?
You smart ass.
Thank you. Thank you. Leslie, how young of a lady are you? I love your spirit.
I'm 58 years old.
Oh, Jesus, you sound 85. No offense, but listen.
No, really, do I?
No, I was just making some fun.
Are you busting my chops again?
That's all I'm doing. I seen this joke on the internet that I had to try. Hey, listen, thank you, Leslie. You're awesome. 58. No way. Those Pall Malls will do damage on that larynx, won't they?
Hard 58.
Stop smoking, Mo. Hello, who are you?
Hi, my name's Sweetie.
Hey, what's up?
Yes. So I had a few things, but I'll start with Hulk Hogan.
Mm-hmm.
So my family grew up like watching wrestling, and I am sad. I was sad to see that he passed today, especially like you said after Malcolm. Everybody, it's been a crazy week, but something that I wanted to address or ask you guys about,
Sure.
because I don't know what happened before I called, but. Did anyone ever confirm that he was, I hate to say this word, but racist? Was that a thing? Because if so, that breaks my heart. Was that ever confirmed?
Well, okay. I'm torn because part of me wants to let you have your memories of Hogan and in the way that you want and think that he was an awesome guy in all aspects and such. But the other part wants to tell you the truth. And I'll ask you, which would you prefer? Do you want the honest answer that is going to change the way you view the nearly departed Hulk Hogan, or do you want me to just say, oh no, he wasn't racist, there were some words taken out of context, it's just a big much ado about nothing? I'll let you choose your own adventure.
If it helps, I'm an Army vet, so I like the truth.
Okay.
I can handle it.
All right. Well, then, like Jack Nicholson said in A Few Good Men, you can't handle the truth, but you probably can. I'm just going to give you a quote. This is right out of Hogan's mouth. And if you think this makes him a racist, I'm not here to tell you you're wrong. If you think this doesn't make him a racist, I'm here to tell you you're absolutely crazy. In a taped conversation that we never should have found out about, but we did. When 10 years ago yesterday, the transcripts were released in court documents from the you-know-what with the you-know-who, these words were uttered by Hulk Hogan about his daughter Brooke sleeping with the black man. Okay? Here we go.
Got it.
These are Hogan's words. If you think they're racist, I'm not here to tell you you're wrong. Quote, I mean, I don't have double standards. I mean, I am a racist to a point, effing N-words. Now that could be construed a bunch of different ways.
It could.
I mean,
That's what I heard.
He's speaking metaphorically. I am a racist to a point, effing N-words. But when it comes to nice people and S and whatever, I mean, I'd rather, if she was going to F some N's, I'd rather have her marry an 8-foot-tall N worth $100 million like a basketball player. I guess we're all a little racist. And then just for emphasis at the end, effing N-word. Now there's a lot of ambiguity there, a lot of room for interpretation, sweetie.
Absolutely not.
You could take that a number of different ways.
Yeah, I thought that was right, but my memory didn't serve me because it was so long ago, and I think that because I just grew up loving him and then watched their show, that I was just like, I can't believe that's true. So you did drop the memory because as soon as you started, I'm like, okay, no, I remember I remember when this happened. Oh my God.
I'm sorry to confirm that, but yeah, it's that's what happened.
No worries. My other question, I called you this morning because you guys have been like the news to me this last week on my 45-minute journey to work every day.
Thank you.
And, of course, thank you. And I was wondering, did you guys hear about the story or did you report the story about the 60 kids found in Tampa? Is that real?
Who? What? Where's 60 kids found in Tampa?
Oh, my God. So I might be breaking the news if it's real. So I read in a news article that I didn't know because, everything's AI. And I don't know. I don't just trust the media anymore because you never know what's real. But unless it's coming from you guys. But, yeah, I guess there was somewhere in Tampa, they said there were 60 missing children found.
Yes.
And I saw it at work.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, my God, why isn't this everywhere?
True story. Critically missing youths aged 9 to 17 are receiving treatment and housing after Operation Dragon Eye, a 2-week initiative involving federal, state, and local law enforcement organizations. A 2-week multi-agency operation resulted in the recovery or safe location of 60 critically missing children from Hillsborough, Pinellas, and Pasco counties. It took place June 2nd through 13th. They arrested 8 people, 1 on a human trafficking charge. Other charges included child endangerment, narcotics possession, and custodial interference. So, yes, that is a true story also.
And why do you think that's not everywhere? Like, that should be the new. I live in Pinellas County now, but I lived in Hillsborough. Like, why isn't that everywhere?
Great question. I don't know. I don't know why certain stories get run and certain stories don't. I remember covering this at the time last month, but it didn't really pop per se, which it's huge news when you rescue 60 kids, right?
60 kids, exactly, especially with the number of missing children going up as high as it is. That's major. That means someone's doing their job. That sounds great,
Yep. It is. I'm glad those kids were found safely. Listen, thank you for a great call, and thank you for serving our country, sweetie. I hope we hear from you again.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. Thank you. Yeah, that is kind of weird that didn't pop more because, 60 endangered kids being found. That is huge.
Yeah, but the story's over, Drew.
That's true. A lot of things like Hogan and South Park.
Yeah, they were found. They're fine. They're at home eating. Move on.
Update, still fine.
Yeah, still fine. What are you going to update? They're fine.
Hello, who are you?
Hey, how's it going? Hey, Drew, it's Matt from Englewood.
Hi, Matt. Matt, 531 in Englewood right now. What's up, buddy?
Oh, hey, you bet it is. Hey, my favorite memory of Hulk Hogan, and I go back to this often when I'm feeling down, is you can find it on YouTube, when he fought the Iron Sheik. And can I use the colloquial term for erection on the radio?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Iron Sheik's got this huge boner, and he's looming over him. He's picking up the 2 sweaty guys. They're both rock hard. And
all right, easy, guy. I let you get away with the boner. We don't got to go. Man. The new South Park is the most brilliant piece of subversive television I've ever seen in my life. I woke up this morning and I looked at Twitter X. I'm at Drew on the radio there if you care. And I saw someone, I didn't even know that they were ready to go with the new season. I just, I knew that they had worked out the merger with Paramount.
Right.
I saw that they paid the South Park guys $1.5 billion for South Park.
A lot of money.
Whole lot of money. And then I saw a clip that blew me the hell away. Trump is suing in the show. Trump is suing the city of South Park, and they settle for $3 million, but they've got to make a pro-Trump video. They used the most advanced AI I've ever seen in my life, and they made an AI video of Trump walking through a desert, and it looks like the real Donald Trump. Maybe a little more stout, shall we say, than Donald Trump really is. Maybe a tad more, but I mean, he's not a slim man.
No.
And they have this voiceover about how he's going to save America and all this stuff. And then there's just no other way to say this. He takes off his clothes and he has a micro penis. And they show his micro penis. It is the most micro of penises you've ever seen in your life. I don't know how many small wieners you've seen in your life, but
a lot.
Me either. This is the smallest wiener I've ever seen. And it talks at the end of it and says, I'm Donald Trump, and I endorse this message. And then the entire episode is about Trump suing. They revisited the Saddam Hussein-Satan relationship, except instead of Saddam Hussein, this time it's Donald Trump in a gay relationship with Satan.
Yeah. Okay. Mr. President, sir, the Prime Minister of Canada is here to see you.
Mr. President, why are you placing these new tariffs on Canada? What are you, some kind of dictator from the Middle East?
A dictator from the Middle East? Hey, relax, guy. I'm just your average Joe. Take a rest.
The people of Canada will not be devalued like this.
Come on. You don't want me to bomb you like I did Iraq.
I thought you just bombed Iran.
Iraq. What the hell's the difference? Relax, guy.
I didn't realize there was the F word there.
Oh, yeah.
Why's my dick so small?
But that's the size it is in the photo.
Get this guy out of here. I'm going to sue you. I'm going to sue both of you.
And then he goes into
Nobody
the
makes
bedroom.
fun of me and gets away with it. Hey, Satan.
I don't want to right now.
What? Hey, relax. Come on, Satan.
So many swears.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they managed to hit him in every sensitive area.
Pretty
And
much.
by the way, let me just say this. You know already how I feel about the N-word. The R-word. You probably know how I feel about the F-word for gay people. I find those words repulsive, unnecessary, unsavory. They use those words in this episode. It's hilarious. It's absolutely hilarious. They talk about the fact that the R word is okay again because of the anti-woke crowd. They skewer it. They use that word repeatedly throughout the episode, and it's brilliant. My brother-in-law, who has a son with Down syndrome, thought this episode was one of the funniest things he's ever seen in his life.
Did.
My God, it is absolutely brilliant. I don't know where they go from here. I don't know how Paramount. Imagine you're the head of Paramount.
Oh, yeah.
You go through a merger. You got to get rid of Colbert, which they make references to in the show. You pay these dudes, Matt and Trey, the geniuses of television. You pay them over $1 billion, and then they promptly go way farther than Stephen Colbert ever went when it comes to mocking and satirizing Donald Trump. If you can't laugh at this show, you are wound too tight, my friend. Hello, who are you?
Hello?
Hi.
Hey, how's it going? This is Lucas from St. Pete.
How you doing today, Lucas from St. Petersburg?
I'm doing well.
Good.
I just wanted, a guy already said it about the whole Trump and what was Hussein or whatever?
Huh?
With the South Park thing?
Uh-huh. Yes.
That's why I originally called in, but then I heard that and I was like, oh, well, somebody already called it out that it sounds the same way and all that. So
what? I'm sorry. Can we just go back to the very beginning? I don't know what you're trying to say, my man. I'm trying to understand you.
Oh, Saddam Hussein. It sounds like the same with South Park with Saddam Hussein and Trump. It's the same voice, and with Satan,
Yes, yes. Let me help you understand why this is a joke and why this is funny. The creators of South Park and the writers of South Park are essentially saying that our president, Donald Trump, our 45th and 47th president, has morphed into an American version of Saddam Hussein.
Oh, no, I agree. It's completely hilarious. I love it. And I'm going to watch the show as soon as I get a chance. I've only heard it from your guys' radio stuff.
I think maybe King of the Hill would be more suitable towards your sense of humor. I maybe not South Park. Maybe like a
might be a little too cerebral, is what you're saying.
Well, he doesn't know what that word means, but yes, I would say no offense to you, my good man, but South Park might be a little bit above your purview. That might be just like flying a little bit above your head. You remember Tom and Jerry? That damn mouse, he'd run all over the place, and that cat, he'd try to catch him. Remember Wile E. Coyote ordering Acme products and that damn Roadrunner would come along like meep, meep, blah, 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 pew, that stuff?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I think maybe that is suitable towards your proclivities. That would be a show better suited for you. The Tom and Jerry, Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Roadrunner. I don't know that South Park is necessarily for you, my man.
No, I loved South Park, and I'm okay with the roast and all that. And I love you guys' show.
Oh, thank
you. You guys have a wonderful day.
Oh,
Thank you, brother.
I'm good with being roasted. It's okay, guys.
Roasted? Who's roasted? I maybe lightly simmered. No, just kidding.
Lightly simmered. Okay,
I don't. Yeah. You're a good dude.
I'm a diesel mechanic, and that was our natural.
Thank you.
Thing.
I'm sorry. What type of mechanic did you say you were?
I'm a heavy equipment diesel mechanic.
Oh, diesel go nicely on your chin.
Oh,
right?
You got me.
Roasted.
Diesel nuts.
Hello, who are you? Hello?
Hello?
Hi. A lot of echo there.
Did I get through?
We got one friggin' Einstein after another Oppenheimer.
No, I was just
did I
trying to make
get
a comment
through?
on the racist thing.
Did I get through? No, you're in the ether right now, sir. You're in purgatory. You didn't get through, but you're also not experiencing a busy signal. No one picked up here. What's even happening?
Well, I'll tell you what happened, because you were listening to the show when you were on hold, and I just assumed you were asking someone else to do it. I work down here in Sarasota in some radio, and I just thought someone else was going to come on there. That's why it took me a sec. Let me just make my comment, and I'll let you go.
A lot of radio programs have phone screeners, sir, and I apologize, but we're a very bare bones.
No problem. Listen. I enjoy you guys. I enjoy your guys' banter. May I just move on with? I'll be quick. I do agree with you that everyone has some racism.
I did. Wait. I never. Please do not put your, no offense, dumb words in my mouth. I never said that. I was quoting the late Hulk Hogan. I was quoting the Hulkster when he said, "I guess we're all a little racist." Effing N-word. That was Hulk words, not Drew words.
I thought you were quoting someone else. Anyway.
Hello, Drew Garabo Live. How may we help you today? I mean, I accidentally hung up on the guy, but I really feel like that was God telling me not to talk to this guy anymore. Hello.
Hey, when are you going to get Monica with the D's nuts joke?
Oh, I did.
It has to happen on the air.
Oh, it has to happen on the air. All right. I don't know how that's going to happen on the air. I guess I'll have to call JP's show or call JP and then try to slide one in. But I did get her in person at the Bone Beach Bash weekend. It was glorious. What did
you get her with?
What?
What did you get her with?
So it was a long play, my good man. I had texted her 2 weeks ago and asked her if she remembered. I just texted her. I said, random question. Since you're from Buffalo, did that French fry dish from Canada ever bleed its way down into Buffalo? Thinking, of course, she was going to say, oh, poutine. And I would say, oh, how about putting these nuts on your face? Unfortunately, Monica had a couple of margs that night, and she texted me back and said, I'm sorry, I've had a couple of margs. I have no idea what you're talking about. So I was like, well, I guess I failed on that one. And so I made a mental note to revisit it. I saw her when I was just done checking in at the Sky Beach Resort, and I said, this is going to be my moment. She's with a couple other people. And I said, Monica, did you ever find out the name of that French fry dish with the gravy and the cheese curds from Canada? And she's like, oh, my God, no, I forgot all about that. And some dude standing there goes, oh, it's poutine. And she said to me, oh, it's poutine. And I said, well, then how about poutine these nuts all over your face? And she definitely took it as a badge of honor.
Yeah, I'm sure she did. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you. Here to answer all questions, most of them accurately. Do you think anybody heard me reading that statement from Hogan and thought those are Drew Garabo's words?
Yeah.
I mean,
sure.
other than Cookie Monster.
Absolutely.
Hello.
This is going to be my moment with a couple other people. And I said, well, did you ever find out the name of that?
I say hello.
With the gravy and the cheese curds from Canada.
I can tell you're listening to your radio. Very common mistake people make when they listen to the program.
And she said,
See, we're live. We're live. We're live right now trying to talk to you.
Definitely took it as a badge of honor.
Yeah, I'm sure she did. That's all.
Wait a couple seconds here.
Answer all questions. No sir, the back.
And here we go.
Anybody heard me reading that statement?
This is where they realize they're on the radio.
Yeah.
This is my commitment to customer service. Here we go.
Absolutely.
Here we go.
Hello. This is going to be my moment with a couple other people. And I said, did you ever find out the name?
Hello. He's laughing.
I can tell you're listening to your radio. Very common mistake.
Yes, that's you that we're talking to right now with your radio up.
I don't think he gets it.
From the 727. 727-916. Don't make me give out the rest of the numbers. I'm a patient man, Bo.
I see that.
Hello. All right, just going to go ahead and assume that now they hear themselves laughing, and now they realize they're on the radio, right?
That we're talking to right now with the radio up. From the 727.
Okay.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
We're looking at traffic congestion in Hillsborough County on the Veterans Expressway north from exit 9 Gun Highway, State Road 587 to exit 10. Also that off-ramp back up in Hillsborough County on I-275 north, the ramp to westbound State Road 60. More congestion on I-4 West at 275. And we've been talking about this throughout the afternoon on I-4 West from beyond the Selman connector to 275, and still some slowdowns on 275 South, that ramp to I-4 eastbound.
Ready to step into a healthy and active lifestyle? Come to the Good Feet store and experience the difference. Discover how a simple step can lead to a life of pain-free possibilities.
Drew Garabo is Spiro from Good Greek Moving and Storage, and they're not just good for short moves. You need to move all the way across the country or even internationally. Go with Good Greek.
That's right. Good Greek is the world's only total relocation company specializing in local, statewide, cross-country, and across the globe.
They truly do it all. Your stuff is going to be in great hands. Make moving suck a whole lot less. Get a free moving quote by going to goodgreek.com right now. That's goodgreek.com.
Good Greek Moving and Storage. Your superhero movers.
The Big One sales event is on at Sun Toyota. Get a new RAV4, $219 a month. Go big and save big on new RAV4, $219. Yes, $219 a month. The Big One sales event is underway. Get a new RAV4 now only $219 a month. Make it Sun Toyota and make it happen. List tax, title, pre-delivery service fee of $1,298. Private tag agency fee of $189. Electronic registration filing fee $598. New 2025 RAV4 model $4430. Lease $219 for 36 months. $6,904 down plus first month payment and $695 acquisition fee. No security deposit required on approved credit from SETF. Offer expires July 31st, 2025.
At Brandon Honda, get zero down, zero security deposit, zero first payment, zero do-it signing. Hi, I'm Sam Robbie. Get a brand new Pilot for just $399 per month, new passports just $329 per month, or get a new HRV for an incredible $149 per month. Plus, get a real nationwide lifetime warranty, unlimited time, unlimited miles. Visit BrandonHonda.com to get your best price and payments right online. Get all the facts at BrandonHonda.com.
Call 813-279-1222 for more information.
Hello, Drew Garabo here. Did you know that gold is at an all-time high? If you bring your old jewelry into Gold and Diamond Source, Steve and Julie Weintraub will buy it and offer you the highest trade-in values of the year. It is the perfect time to upgrade what you're not even wearing into something you'll never want to take off. From custom engagement rings to birthstones, tennis bracelets, and diamond studs, whatever's on your wish list, Gold and Diamond Source will make it happen. Family owned, trusted for over 40 years, and just minutes from anywhere you are in Tampa Bay. Visit Gold and Diamond Source on Ulmerton Road in Clearwater. Free setting, free cleaning, free appraisals, the largest selection of men's jewelry. It is a true jewelry supercenter, and they will treat you just like family. Head on out to Gold and Diamond Source, 3800 Ulmerton Road in Clearwater. Please tell them Drew Garabo sent you, and they are always open online at goldendiamond.com. Make sure it's a Gold and Diamond Source diamond.
Hi, welcome to IKEA.
Hey, I'm moving into my dorm soon, and I don't know where to start.
You're in the right place. IKEA family members save up to 15% off college essentials to help you feel right at home.
Okay, wow. Maybe you can help me pick my classes, too?
Furniture is more my thing.
Fair.
Visit us in-store or online from 7/1 to 8/5 for more details. Offer valid 7/1 to 8/5/25. U.S. only while supplies last. Selection may vary. See store and IKEA-USA.com/ready-for-college for details. Restrictions apply.
Shop Jerry-owned Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram for some all-American savings with deals on over 1,000 vehicles during our American-made sales event. You pay what we pay with employee pricing for all. Get 0 down, 0% APR, and no payments for 90 days. Plus, scan the QR code to enter for your chance to win a new Ram 1500. All during our American-made sales event and the Make This the Summer sales event. At the #1 Ram dealer in the U.S., Jerry-Ohm. Tampa is own country. Online at jerryohm.com. Call 1-800-840-0798 for complete details.
Mike Helder for my friends at Lifeguard Imaging. One moment you're living your life, the next you're being told you have cancer, or your heart just stops. No warning, no second chance. Some of you have worked your whole life, saved smart, and planned for the future. Retirement should be your reward, but instead of traveling or relaxing, you're in a fight for your life. And here's the terrifying truth. Heart disease and cancer are still the top 2 killers for men and women. And most of the time, they strike without a single symptom. But there's hope. Lifeguard Imaging's high-accuracy CT scans detect heart disease and hundreds of cancers before symptoms appear, and the doctors tell you it's too late. Early detection gives you the opportunity to do something about it. It's quick, painless, and could literally save your life. I got my scan and the peace of mind. You can't put a price on it. And right now, just for Bone listeners, when you join Lifeguard Imaging's Legacy program, you'll get a second membership for 50% off. Give it to your spouse, your sibling, your best friend, someone you want to protect. Don't wait until it's too late. Go to lifeguardimaging.com today. Lifeguard Imaging, saving lives through early detection.
When you enter a place of business, you're owed a legal duty that the place of business is safe for you to shop in. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you suffered an injury at a place of business, our duty is to protect you after that harm. Morgan & Morgan, for the people.com.
Diabetes, high blood pressure, anxiety meds, everyone's on them. If you're a 50-year-old male, maybe a bit porky, and you may even have type 2 diabetes, $1 million of term insurance may only cost you about $200 a month. Call Term Provider. Speak with Big Lou at 800-555-1509. Big Lou will find a term life policy for you even if you have type 2 diabetes, are overweight, or have high blood pressure. Term Provider has helped thousands of people like you who think they can't afford term life insurance. To buy $1 million of affordable term life for you, all you need to do is call Big Lou at 800-555-1509. Lou will make sure the scales are tipped in your favor. Call 800-555-1509. Big Lou will answer your call and work to fit you into a term life policy that you can afford. Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds too. Call 800-555-1509 or biglou.com.
Neutral is sending you to see Cage the Elephant open for Oasis in LA. Scan the QR code at The Joint, The Screamin' Jalapeno, and Muggs Icot. Visit theboneonline.com for more details. Neutral, keep it tasty.
When it really matters, choose Farrah & Farrah. Here for you, here for good. Tampa.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun Toyota.com.
I'm meteorologist Jim Weber in the Sky Tower Weather Center. For today, look for more of those scattered showers and thunderstorms developing as we go through the afternoon hours. Daytime high of 91. Rain chance right around 60%. Then for tonight, any of the storms, they wind down. Overnight low down to 78. As we head into Friday, partly cloudy skies, lower rain chances. They're only about 30% with that daytime high up to 93.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Drew Garabo Live.
My favorite tweet of the day is from one Brady Aikman, Brad in Tampa. Pretty low of you to go on the attack the day this man passed. Maybe have some compassion for his family and children. Regarding Hulk Hogan and his racist words. My man, ain't no attack happening here. Throughout the show, I have said, you have every right to remember the late Hulk Hogan any way you want. You want to think he was a wrestling icon? You're right. You want to think he was an American hero? Awesome. Feel that way. He left behind a polarizing, complicated legacy. Hadn't spoken to his daughter in a couple of years, so compassion for his kids.
Well, you heard that album, right?
Which one, Brooks? Yeah. I mean, it was bad, but it wasn't worth excommunicating her
You need
for.
to listen to it again.
You are allowed to think whatever you're allowed, whatever you think about him. His death should not change a single thing. The reason I played this song coming back into the show is because a very forgotten film that I absolutely used to love was released 47 years ago today. Do you remember, Maurice, being of a similar age? And thank you to Dizzy and John Senning on Senning Show for saying that neither Maurice nor I look or act our age. Appreciate that.
I would agree 100. Okay, so
1978
film.
Yep.
That utilizes, this is a day in the life with the Beatles.
You're close. The album it was on.
Oh wait, this is, God damn it! Hold on, let me figure this thing out first. This is what the hell? This is where it goes. Not Lady Madonna. It's the Queen. It's some royal. That they talk about it. All the lonely people. You know, this is like a menagerie of different songs.
This one right here. The Beatles version came out in 1967. But the film starring Peter Frampton.
Oh, yes.
The Brothers Gibb.
Oh, good Lord.
Artie Johnson.
Was that the Magical Mystery Tour?
Steve Martin.
Was that the underwater Yellow Submarine? No, it wasn't Yellow Submarine. That was animated. This was on Her Majesty's Secret Service. No, that was Bond. This was, I know what it is. I said it. Dr. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Sometimes you got to work it out to get around to it, Drew.
I believe they had an Aerosmith version of Come Together.
Yes. Which pretty good.
Bad. Steve Martin doing Maxwell's Silver Hammer. Peter Frampton as Billy Sears. And I don't even know what the Bee Gees were doing in that movie, but I would see anything Brothers Gibb at the time. It was a weird-ass movie.
Didn't it flop horribly?
Oh, my God, yes. Does a celebrity have the obligation to make time for fans? I had intended on bringing up the Zach Bryan story right here, but that guy earlier, Craig, who said that Hulk Hogan was a bad dude because he didn't sign autographs while shopping at Albertsons. It's nice if people do. Zach Bryan seems like a very weird dude, like a guy who is a very good songwriter and singer, but isn't very good at being famous. And he is famous. And unfortunately for him, when you're famous, especially as famous as he is, you are put under a microscope. There were a bunch of fans waiting outside his concert the other night for hours. Now, as someone who waited for hours after a Beck concert, only to find out that Beck had left the building immediately following his concert, and I pointlessly made my girlfriend and my friend Jerry wait with me by a dumpster in hopes that Beck would somehow magically appear outside the Dr. Phillips Center in Orlando. He didn't. I felt like an idiot. I didn't hold it against Beck. It's not his fault I'm a moron. What would I have even said?
I was about to say, what would you say to Beck is someone where, what would you even say to him?
Dude, you could put Beck in this studio and I would have, other than fanboying, I have no idea what I would say. None. I'm a huge fan of his. I've seen him a few times in concert. I have no idea what I would say. I don't even know what I was doing there. We got done with the show and I was like, hey, maybe Beck's going to come out that back entrance. Let's go wait for him. And, I'm going to put it on Sarah and Jerry. They should have said, for what?
For what? What are you going to say?
What are you going to say, you idiot? But I didn't. I didn't. And I waited for hours and he never showed, okay? Never showed. So should Zach Bryan have rolled down his window and said, hey, thanks a lot for sticking around. I'm in a hurry. Gotta go. I don't know. It would have been nice, but he didn't owe anybody anything, right?
No, and sometimes you're in your own head and you don't even necessarily realize what you're doing to those around you.
Yeah, and he definitely should not have said GOMD in a social media comment, get off my you-know-what, to a 14-year-old girl. Like, that's going out of your way to be a dick.
Yeah. I think all of his fans should heed that advice.
Like, leave the dude alone. He's not very good at being famous. But, to wait outside and then get butthurt that he didn't stop and chat and sign autographs. Hey, Drew Garabo Live, who are you?
I'm Mike.
Hi, what's up, Mike?
Hey, Drew, I was just wondering, do you do vinyl still?
What?
Do you listen to vinyl still, albums?
Sometimes. My girlfriend has a pretty solid vinyl collection and a record player. Why do you ask?
Because I want to give you a gift next time I see you at the White Room. I've got the Beck album still sealed from about 8 years ago that he put out. If you don't have it, I'd be glad to give it to you.
Man, what a nice thing to do. Sure, yeah. Definitely. I'll mention on the air the next time I'm going up that way. My next couple of weeks are spoken for, but I can't wait to get back up there for karaoke. Thanks, brother.
All right, brother. Peace.
Thanks, man. Well, that's very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like getting her vinyl. I don't sit in my house and listen to vinyl, but actually, we don't sit and listen to vinyl either. We have all these records that we just don't listen to. You listen to vinyl
every day.
Oh, yeah?
I have 4 of those, like can crates of Pepsi, Coca-Cola, Budweiser. Then I have a phonograph. I still like to call them phonographs, record players to you other guys, in my front room, and I have vinyl underneath that. And then in the family room, I have a second phonograph. And I have vinyl. I'm ensconced in vinyl.
You got that vinyl fever.
Yes, I do, and I listen to them every day.
800-771-1025. I just think that, if you're a huge celebrity like a Hulk Hogan, Tiger wouldn't talk to anyone. Tiger was so anti-social in Orlando that a buddy of mine, Carter, he used to do middays on O-Rock 105.9, big golfer, was at Blue Martini one night.
Mm-hmm.
Walking into Blue Martini, Tiger's outside at a table with a bunch of his friends. Carter barely stops, just goes, hey, what's up, Tiger, and keeps walking. One of Tiger's buddies gets up, corners Carter in the bar, and he goes, do you know him? He goes, no. I mean, he's Tiger Woods. But do you know him on a personal level? No. Then why are you saying hi to him? That's on another level.
Yeah.
Like Tiger had a hat that said privacy on the back of it. He would wear a backwards baseball cap when he was eating at the Perkins in the Dr. Phillips area. And he would sit there with his hat turned around that said privacy.
Man, get some takeout then.
That's what I'm saying. You only want to go there so you can bang that waitress.
Yeah, exactly. Why are you eating? You Tiger Woods. Why are you eating at the Perkins? Come on, man.
That is rather odd. Are they even still around anymore, Perkins?
If they are, they're not in the immediate area.
Hello there. Who are you?
No, he's Tiger Woods. But do you know him?
Hello?
On a personal level? No. Then why are you...
Wild Bill?
Oh, sorry, Wild Bill. We were trying to talk to somebody else. That wasn't you.
I apologize.
Oh, no,
I
I'm sorry.
apologize.
I'm sorry.
How you doing, Drew Reese?
Wild Bill, what's up, dude?
Woo, woo. Hey, I remember just talking about meeting your stars and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
When I was in Colorado, I went and saw Tommy Chong.
Oh.
And he put on a set at the Comic Club. After he was done, he went out and signed all the autographs and everything, met the people. I still have the ticket stuff from it.
Yeah.
But Sam Kinison was a whole different commodity there, my friend.
What do you mean?
As soon as his set was done, the security come out, walk him off the table. Wouldn't say hi and bye. He went behind the studio and everything else. But love y'all show, and I just want to give a whoop whoop to you and happy birthday, Grandma.
Oh, that's very nice. Yeah, different people just have different ways of doing things. Like Henry Rollins, he'll wait out by his bus after a spoken word tour and sign every damn book and every damn autograph and talk to you. And there are other people who won't.
But I think the overwhelming opinion is that if you're not that type of person, you can not be that type. You can be that type of person without kind of insulting the people that would like for you to be that type of person.
That's exactly it. Like, you don't have to sign autographs. Just understand that there are people who would like you to do so. And if you could be kind to them, then that's awesome. And if you can't, then just don't say anything.
Yeah.
You leave a comment like GOMD to a 14-year-old girl.
Yeah.
Say, Maurice, what's coming up on the Mo Better News?
We're going to do a day's death recap. I have a tale of two alligators. And man, oh man, Taco Bell changes the game again.
Next on the Mo Better News.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. The Bay has elite wings. But whose are the best?
Tommy likey. Tommy want wingy.
102.5 The Bone and Stella Artois are on the hunt for the Bay's best wings. Visit one of the participating restaurants and enjoy a Stella Artois with some wings. Then scan the QR code and vote. The restaurant with the most votes will be crowned the best wings in the Bay and be featured on the Mike Calta Show. Plus, you can win cool Stella gear just for voting. For details and locations, visit theboneonline.com. Thanks to Whiskey Wings Largo, $5 Drinkery Seminole, Jimmy's Sports Bar, OCC Roadhouse, Drunken Clam, and Sunshine City. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
We're looking at traffic congestion in Hillsborough County on the Veterans Expressway north from exit 9 Gun Highway, State Road 587 to exit 10. Also, that off-ramp backup in Hillsborough County on I-275 north, the ramp to westbound State Road 60. More congestion on I-4 West at 275. And we've been talking about this throughout the afternoon on I-4 West from beyond the Selman connector to 275, and still some slowdowns on 275 South, that ramp to I-4 eastbound.
You know, it's interesting. Car insurance commercials tend to focus on the simple fixes. A busted windshield, a banged up bumper. What about the human damages like pain and suffering? Farah and Farah, Tampa's accident attorneys won't let big insurance forget about your pain. For a Farah fight, you know who to call. Tampa.
Furman Chevrolet in Brandon is Tampa Bay's #1 Chevy dealer. What makes us #1 at Furman Chevy Brandon? We say yes. Yes to having Tampa Bay's largest new Chevy inventory. Yes to paying top dollar for your trade. Yes to 0% APR financing on 2025 Silverado 1500 for well-qualified buyers. Don't take our word for it. Come see why we are #1. Visit us on Adamo Drive in Brandon or online at FurmanChevy.com. Furman Chevy Brandon. Together, let's drive.
If you want your windows there in weeks, pick up the phone and just text Reese.
John Senning here. Are you ready to win $15,000 in new impact windows from Reese Windows? Well, pick up your phone right now and text the word TRUST to 20129. That's TRUST to 20129.
Jersey College is a nursing school where faculty know how to give you the resources and support you need with encouragement and real connection.
Hi, my name is Ebony and I'm a graduate of Jersey College. I felt like Jersey College truly cared about me. This experience was a life changer for me. It's a great feeling. You have to try. Don't doubt yourself. If I can do it, anybody can do it.
Classes are enrolling now at our campuses in Tampa, Largo, Brooksville, Naples, and Port Charlotte. Apply now at jerseycollege.edu.
2001 Odyssey is Tampa's #1 nude club on Florida's West Coast with over 300 of the hottest exotic dancers. 2001 Odyssey has been voted the #1 nude club by Best of the Bay. Check out the world-famous 2001 spaceship and encounter the wildest dancing in Tampa Bay. The after party happens every night. Full liquor next door. 2001 Odyssey, 275 in Raymond James Stadium on Dale Mabry, better known as the Strip.
A lot of people, when they come in, they'll say, this is my last hope. The next step is getting them in the right arch supports. Our goal is to have that long-term change for them. To see someone that is in pain, I change things for them. See how we can help you with a free fitting at the Good Feet store.
This is a cat named Mo from Drew Garabo Live. Prime time, baby, for Crunch Fitness. Membership starting at $9.99 a month. Join today and enroll for just $1. Over 500 locations nationwide, world-famous group fitness classes, state-of-the-art equipment, miles of cardio. Join today and enroll for just $1. Hurry, this offer ends July 31st with over 500 locations nationwide. The best part of my day is walking into Crunch. I look the best walking out. Go to crunch.com to find a location nearest you and get crunched.
Are you looking for the best advice on home financing? Tune in every Saturday morning at 11 o'clock on 102.5 The Bone. With over 35 years in the mortgage business, the Loan Arranger is your key to smart financing.
Summer is here, and so is the Honda Summer Event. Wherever you plan your summer vacation, make Crown Honda your first stop and drive a new Honda Pilot, $479 per month, or a new Honda Accord Hybrid, just $329 per month. Test drive your new Honda today at Crown Honda. Online at crownhonda.com. The better way to buy and service. Call 800-509-4942 for complete details.
If you need to hire, it seems like the whole process can be exhausting. You search resumes, wait for the right candidates to apply, set up initial interviews. It's a lot of time and work. Well, what if you could meet with qualified candidates for your job the very next day? Now you can with Zip Intro from ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Zip Intro is super easy to use. You simply pick a time, and it does all the work of finding and scheduling qualified candidates for you. Then you can choose who you want to talk to and meet with great people on back-to-back video calls as soon as the next day. Best of all, you save time and energy.
Try Zip Intro for free right now at this exclusive web address, ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Zip Intro. Post jobs today. Talk to qualified candidates tomorrow. Once again, go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio to try it for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
It's officially time for Zero Res's annual summer sale. Take advantage and get 15% off all cleaning services. That's 15% off carpet, air ducts, area rugs, and more. Mention my name, Galvin, to secure this deal today or book online at ZeroResTampaBay.com.
The Big One sales event is on at Sun Toyota. Get a new RAV4, $219 a month. Go big and save big on new RAV4. $219. Yes, $219 a month. The Big One sales event is underway. Get a new RAV4 now only $219 a month. Make it Sun Toyota and make it happen. List tax, title, pre-delivery service fee of $1,298. Private tag agency fee of $189. Electronic registration filing fee $588. New 2025 RAV4 model $4430. Lease $219 for 36 months. $6,904 down plus first month's payment and $695 acquisition fee. No security deposit required and approved credit from SETF. Offer expires July 31st, 2025.
If you or someone you know suffered any injuries involving a deployed airbag, you could be entitled to compensation. Morgan & Morgan has already recovered millions. Get America's largest injury law firm fighting for you.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
If you're the victim of a car crash, take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 107.3 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. Unique opinions, compelling conversation, and the best in afternoon entertainment. Now, the conversation continues on Drew Garabo Live.
Newsflash! I have news.
You may hear news elsewhere, but it definitely won't be Mo better than this.
Well, anyway, we're going to do a tune called
Mo Better News right now on Drew Garabo Live.
Do not forget, 2 days. That's all you have left. Come out Saturday, July 26th from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. at All American Gunslingers. It are them partnering with Lightwing for the first ever indoor drone shoot. I've been talking about this, the first ever indoor drone shoot anywhere. This is going to be a ticketed event. It's that special. You can get tickets at aagunslingers.com. You want to come out. It's going to be a fantastic event. If you've never been to All American Gunslingers, you can shop all of their merchandise, the guns, the ammo, the equipment, the gear. They have everything there. They've got Cody, the gunsmith, on site. I'll be seeing him on Saturday. I'll be out there from 11 to 1 picking up some items myself. Don't worry what I'm picking up. You just go down there and get you something as well. Prizes, giveaways, raffles, grand prize for the winner who shoots down the drone in the fastest of times. All American Gunslingers is Newport Richie's best, favorite, and most awesomely cool gun range. Rights, safety, freedom, America.
Hell yeah.
There you go. Let me give you a timeline.
All right.
A Hulk Hogan timeline. That some bullet points. 1953, born as Terry Jean Bollea in Augusta, Georgia. 1984, he became champion in what was then the World Wrestling Federation under the name Hulk Hogan. Jump to 2015. This is where some scandals start. A tape surfaces where Hogan uses racial slurs, specifically the N-word, during a private conversation.
How dare you, Mo? Have some respect for his family. Why are you attacking him?
I'm just the messenger.
Shame.
Leading to his termination from WWE. Jump forward to 2016. A Florida jury awards Hogan $115 million in his sex tape lawsuit against Gawker Media. You can kick me out of the WWE all you want. I just made $115 million, baby.
True.
2018, 2 years later, WWE reinstates Hogan, though some wrestlers like Titus O'Neil and New Day expressed difficulty in overlooking his past actions. 2024, Hogan heads to the 2024 Republican National Convention to endorse his longtime acquaintance, President Donald Trump. Let's jump to 2025, and today officials respond to a call about a cardiac arrest at a Clearwater home. Hogan is later pronounced deceased at the hospital.
No statement from Titus involving Hogan's death.
No. Not yet. The Iron Sheik has a couple of things.
Sheik definitely had some things to say.
What was his beef? Why did he have beef with Sheik?
Just Sheik and Hogan. I don't know if it was a work or a shoot, but man, Sheik used his social media to trash Hogan and everything.
Oh, I know.
Oh, it was great. And I think Sheiky's been dead for a couple of years now.
There you go.
But whoever's running that account still has beef with Hogan, and I love it. I'm here for it.
For you kids out there that have no idea, and I'll be brief with it, but again, Chuck Mangione was someone definitely a name of note if you were in a jazz music fan. He was a Grammy-winning jazz musician. He is dead at 84. That's not a bad run. Better than 71.
Hell yeah.
The news was confirmed via press release out of Rochester, New York. Mangione, a flugelhorn player. Whose composition, Feels So Good, became an unlikely pop hit in 1978. I believe you opened up the show with it today at 4 o'clock. He was a Rochester native who started playing jazz as a teenager. If I am not mistaken, let me get, Feel So Good, an upbeat instrumental whose full-length version runs nearly 10 minutes, spent how many weeks on the Billboard Hot 100 chart, Drew?
3.
Peaking at number 4, it spent 25 weeks on the Billboard Hot 100.
Impressive.
If you are been living under a rock, you did not hear about South Park season 27 premiere, where it puts Donald Trump in bed with Satan. The White House has released is South Park. You said, I think I heard this on the Cine Show. It'd been 2.5 years since they had released a new episode.
Yeah.
What is your history with South Park? Were you a fan out of the gate? Did you let that interest wane, and now are you back? What is it to you? Because I know you're a big Simpsons fan.
I am a huge Simpsons fan, but from the very first time I saw the Jesus versus Santa, before they even had a television show, I thought, these guys are on to something different.
Was that the tape that was going around Hollywood and execs were like, that got them the show?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Through the years, I don't religiously watch, but every time I watch, I'm like, this is one of the most brilliant pieces of television ever. their episodes where they go after famous people are the best. The last couple of years with the Integrity Farms storyline about them growing legal weed and stuff didn't really hold my interest, but I'm back balls deep in the South Park universe with this new episode.
Didn't they, some of the touchstones I remember, Tom Cruise and Scientology.
Oh, yeah. Kanye West and Fish Sticks.
Didn't they do an In the Closet with the R. Kelly a parody of his?
So great.
You must respect my authority. Yeah. And Chef Salty Balls.
Yes.
Isaac Hayes.
Yep.
Who had an issue. What was the story?
Funny you should say that. For years, everyone thought that Chef stopped being on the show because South Park skewered Scientology. Not so. Isaac Hayes, the late Isaac Hayes' son, came out a few weeks ago and said that Scientology had power of attorney over his father. So when his father got sick, they would not negotiate with the South Park dudes to bring Chef back. So if you want to blame someone for Chef not being on the show,
yikes.
Don't blame Chef, blame Scientology.
Interesting. Right in their own backyard.
Chocolate salty balls.
Right in their own backyard, Drew. Well, of course, as you would know, the White House, not necessarily 45 himself, but the White House responds, and here is that response right there. The left's hypocrisy truly has no end. For years, they have come out after South Park for what they labeled as offensive content, but suddenly they are praising the show. Taylor Rogers, White House spokesman, said, just like the creators of South Park, the left has no authentic or original content, which is why their popularity continues to hit record lows, though I would imagine it has ascended to a record high right now and probably will be. This show hasn't been relevant for over 20 years. That might be a tad
hyperbolic.
Hyperbolic, yes. And is hanging on by a thread with uninspired ideas in a desperate attempt for attention. Didn't they just sign $1 billion contract or something like that?
Yeah, the Paramount merger, they paid over $1 billion for South Park, and today literally everyone is talking about South Park. They're more relevant than they've ever been.
Absolutely. And this will be the first time that it's been available on any streaming platform.
Yep.
That's a part of
Paramount
the deal.
Plus.
Okay. Before I get into some really Florida people.
Yeah.
Let me give you one good girl.
All right.
From nonverbal to national anthem, Tampa singer with autism inspires stadium crowds. Sierra Reynolds, once nonverbal due to her autism, is now performing the national anthem in packed stadiums. Diagnosed at age 4, the 24-year-old said music helped her find a voice and a purpose. Her story is a message of hope for others with disabilities. Chase your dreams no matter what. She is Tampa's own right there.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, big ups to Sierra Reynolds out there spreading the national anthem. We love that. All right, let's go to now a tale of two alligators. Florida woman bitten by alligator pulled underwater while in river with dog.
While in river with dog. Do not go after that alligator. They went looking for the gator. That's not an attack. That is an opportunistic gator getting a meal.
What are you saying? She was swimming around with a snack?
Yeah.
A snack pack?
Yes. Jesus. She's got a dog with her in the damn river. The alligator's like, is this lady stupid? Of course I'm going to eat your dog.
A 27-year-old woman was bitten by an alligator in Martin County, according to the sheriff's office, while the victim and her dog were in waist-deep water in the South Fork River. Investigators say the woman was flown to the hospital with injuries to her hand and wrist. Yeah.
And they went looking for the gator. They better not destroy that gator. That gator is not a nuisance gator. That gator is an opportunistic.
Well, as of Thursday morning, it's not known whether the alligator has been trapped.
Good.
Okay. Well,
you show up at my door with a large pizza pie, I'm going to eat that goddamn pizza pie.
Yeah, I mean, you show up to a picnic with a Publix rotisserie, I'm going to grab a leg.
Thank you.
I might nibble on a wing.
Damn right.
Yeah. All right, well, this is a more tragic story.
Oh, okay.
Florida man arrested after allegedly capturing and dismembering alligators. Some crazy people. Hunter Crumbo, 28, was arrested and booked into the Lake County Jail. A third-degree felony it is under Florida law to kill or injure an alligator. The witnesses said her neighbor, Luke Sparga, asked her how to clean an alligator. When she asked him where he got an alligator, he said a child had caught the reptile and couldn't get his fishing lure out of its mouth, so he began to beat the animal The witnesses also said Vargas shared he was going to eat the alligator, but decided not to after it sat out for a while.
I am not a fan of eating alligators. I don't think the meat is that great. I know that we have a gator problem in Florida, too many of them, but
yeah.
I don't like when people eat them.
Sandy has a
Love
nice
her
food cart out at in front of Dignitary Cafe. Yeah. She gave me some alligator meat that I had some seasoning that I fried up. It's fine. But it's kind of nondescript.
Yeah.
It tastes like chicken without tasting enough like chicken.
Correct.
And if I want something that tastes like chicken, I'm pretty much going to eat chicken.
Yeah.
So, and I've had alligator bites at some bars that sell them. Again, it's okay. Is it better than a grouper bite? Not in the least bit. Yeah, so I'm not a real big fan myself.
Dude, I just saw a restaurant where I'm going Saturday before the supervillain show. What is it? Cheekies? In St. Pete, they've got the grouper cheeks. Have you ever had grouper cheeks?
Yes, I have.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Joe the Shrimp guy had a bushel of them at one point. Those are so good.
Dude, that is like the finest delicacy that you can find under the sea.
Well, any grouper fried is really good.
Sure.
It's just really good. While you're on that subject, have you been to, because they were out there.
Who? Where?
I was looking at, hold on. It's a restaurant called, I think it's in St. Pete.
Okay.
What is, it's at Tampa. Yeoman's Cask and Lion in Tampa.
So that's downtown Tampa, right?
Yeah.
I've driven by a bunch. They have golf bays, like top golf bays there.
Okay. And they also have fish and chips that looks out of this world, and like a smash burger or something like that. I thought you might have been there. You go to a lot of those places.
I do. I've driven by a bunch of times. I've not stopped in yet. But I will. The couple of times I've wanted to go, I get caught up in hat tricks. I'm just like, I'm going to go to Yeoman's, and then I'm like, but hat tricks is right there. Dave's Way Wings.
Give it a shot. Let me know what you think. I'm not going to do this, Florida. Well, Florida, this is just interesting to me. Florida man stabs longtime acquaintance, beats him with a crowbar in an overnight attack. This is the odd story. The St. Petersburg Police Department says Victor Love rode to the victim's home around 3:30 a.m. Thursday and started yelling outside the bedroom window. Then punched through the window, stabbed the victim in the hand, and said the two men were longtime acquaintances. He said the victim ran into a neighbor's house where Love beat him with a crowbar. This is somebody that is real. At 3:30 in the morning, I'm going to ride over. I'm going to yell at you. I'm going to punch through the window. I'm going to stab you. You run over to the neighbor's house. I'm going to follow you, and I'm going to take a crowbar, and I'm going to beat you.
Jesus.
He was committed to that. Committed.
In the morning, she was sleeping.
This is a good story. Hernando, I tell you, it was a lot of Florida, man. Hernando County fugitive captured in Louisiana after nationwide manhunt. Fisher disappeared during his trial and was subsequently convicted of traveling to meet a minor and use of a computer to solicit a child for sexual activity. He was captured on July 17th. The interesting part of this story is,
oh, yeah. Oh, he tried to change his appearance.
This is a guy, he had long hair, he was thin. When they caught him, he was short-haired and fat and had shaved off the mustache and everything.
Oops.
Yeah, he gained all that weight for nothing.
Damn.
That's the real tragedy.
That is.
Here's another tragedy. Slide insurance policyholders react to CEO's $21.1 million salary. Following an SEC filing, Slide insurance policyholders are reacting to the revelation that Bruce Lucas, the CEO of the Tampa-based insurance company, and his wife, Shannon Lucas, are earning substantial amounts of money as homeowners' insurance premiums continue to rise. Don't tell me you cannot do something about the insurance crisis that is going on in this state with both homes and automobiles. It is absolutely ridiculous. It revealed, along with base salary, bonuses, and stock options, Bruce took home $21 million in compensation. This was alongside the base, bonus, and stock options, collectively making $37.7 million, the record show, because his wife received another $16.5. Damn. But yeah, we can't do anything at all about it's a tragedy. I heard this on the Sydney show. Ann Burrell's cause of death has been revealed. She died at the age of 55, and the cause of death was labeled suicide.
Yeah, that's just tragic. So many people are so good at putting on that face of everything's fine, and it's not fine.
It's interesting. Is it almost a given if there's a death that seems rather young that it's either going to be drugs or suicide?
Correct.
Okay.
Sad.
Yeah, definitely so.
And a reminder that just because someone on the surface looks like they're a happy together person, they might not be. Making that extra phone call, making that extra, hey, are you okay, can be the difference between life and death.
Yes, absolutely, 100%. And finally, Taco Bell launches Fan Style to let customers create and share custom orders. Popular creations can earn rewards and appear on the national menu. Temporarily, you have to do it through the app, though. I think Taco Bell, you can pretty much roll up and say, hey, give me this, but put this on it and not that.
Oh, yeah.
but now I guess it's the thrill of being able to share it, and maybe your custom taco creation will appear in restaurants for a brief time.
Gross.
That is the Mo Better.
Thank you, Maurice.
You're welcome, Drew.
Good afternoon. It's Mo Better News. How may we help you?
Hey, Drew. This is Jay.
Hi, Jay.
I wanted to. Hey, there was actually an interesting factoid about Chef on South Park.
Yeah.
Them not, did Matt and Trey not know that it wasn't Isaac Hayes? Like they didn't want to come on, or because they didn't make him, like, if I remember correctly, didn't they make him like a pedophile in that episode?
I think they
Like,
did.
if it was out of his hands, I didn't understand why they would do that. Then.
Well, I would imagine they might not have known themselves until the son was the one who, revealed the fact that Dad didn't quit South Park and that Scientology did it for him. So I would assume they thought, like the rest of us, that Isaac decided, you made fun of Scientology. I don't want to be on the show anymore. And now, according to many sources, Isaac Hayes III is saying his dad never would have quit South Park and that the decision to depart was made on his behalf by the Church of Scientology.
Gotcha. Yeah. Yep. That's all good. That makes more sense. Yeah, because I knew Matt and Trey, they loved Isaac Hayes. And, like, that's why it kind of seemed like they were kind of, like, hurt by him not being on it. It would, I want to make love to you.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
That's great.
Voice and stuff. So I was like, it must not have known. So, yeah, that's good to hear.
Yep, thank you. Yeah, trouble began with the show's late 2005 episode Trapped in the Closet, which poked fun at Tom Cruise and the Church of Scientology's dogma. As Isaac III explained, that episode did not make waves when it first aired. It wasn't until a re-airing in spring 2006, weeks after the singer had a stroke, that things changed. When it re-aired, again, this is according to Isaac Hayes' son, that's when Scientology got upset. At the time, my father was recovering from a stroke, literally learning how to talk, learning how to function. I visited my father. He was really struggling to even speak and say words. At the time, the people that around him were largely Scientologists, his publicists and management. Those decisions about his involvement in the show, his leaving the show, were made by those people and not him. There you go.
I was unaware that they made him a pedophile in an episode.
So, yeah, I think they brought him back and had someone else's voice instead of Isaac Hayes. They even issued a statement on Isaac's behalf, and this was his publicist, Scientologist, that said, there is a place in this world for satire, but there is a time when satire ends and intolerance and bigotry towards religious beliefs of others begins. Religious beliefs are sacred to people and at all times should be respected and honored. As a civil rights activist of the past 40 years, I cannot support a show that disrespects those beliefs and practices. So Matt and Trey reasonably thought he was quitting them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
When we come back, I read about a very horny television program that has my attention. I'm going to tell you what it is and see if anybody's watched it. I had never heard of it. The Daily Mail article is this Netflix's sexiest show ever? A murder mystery featuring MAGA women having lesbian romps. I'll tell you what it is and where you can find it. Although I think I just said Netflix. Next on Drew Garabo Live. Achieva Cares. They really do. They, in fact, have an initiative, Achieva Cares, building stronger communities together. I love this about Achieva. We are aligned in our belief that we can use our platforms and presence to make this world a better place. And when you donate to Achieva Cares, which you can right through their website, you can help provide essential needs like food and shelter, as well as educational and financial resources to local nonprofits. Your donation brings hope and healing to those facing difficult circumstances, creating positive change, impacting individuals, families, and entire communities. You are not going to find stuff like that at a bank. That is what I love so much about a local field credit union like Achieva Credit Union. They want to change lives for good and support the community where we live, work, and play. If you want to sign up for Achieva Credit Union, go to achievacu.com, ACHIEVACU.com.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. Stream Real Raw Radio live. Anytime on the free 102.5 The Bone app. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Well, there's an accident in Hillsborough County on I-275 South, the ramp to westbound State Road 60. The off-ramp left lane is blocked. And another accident in Hillsborough County on I-75 North, the ramp from I-4 and the on-ramp left lane is blocked there. There's an off-ramp backup in Hillsborough County on I-275 South, the ramp to I-4 eastbound, and more congestion on I-4 West at I-275.
With the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate, you can receive an all-cash offer and move when you're ready. No showings, no open houses, no stress. Call 855-299-SOLD or go to markspain.com and start packing.
The heat is on, and when the heat is on, your AC is on. And when the AC is on, your money is gone. But Solar Bear has a better way to cool down your bills. Go solar now and get 12 months with zero power payments. That's a full year of energy on the house, literally and figuratively. Solar Bear is Florida's trusted solar company, locally owned, going 10 years strong and backed by thousands of 5-star reviews. Stop letting the power company cash in on your summer, and more importantly, stop renting your power from the power companies. Call Solar Bear or visit solarbear.com and own your power before prices rise again.
If you've been hurt in an accident, Burnett EPA is here with a quick response. One call and we're on it. It's fast, easy, and focused on you. Quick action, real results. Burnett EPA, we're ready. Offices Lakeland, Tampa, St. Pete.
The sun is hot and the nights are long. Let's turn your summer super strong. At XTC and Planet X, it's time to play. We've got the heat to light your way. From silky lace to toys that tease, we'll bring your bedroom to its knees. Solo, coupled, wild, or sweet, we've got the goods to bring the heat. So skip the sweat and skip the sun. Come inside and have some fun. For passion, play, and wild delight, we're open late every night. XTC and Planet X, where summer gets spicy and your love life, oh so dicey.
And now, breaking news. You leaving me. Your state-of-the-art 65-inch 4K smart television. For going out with friends and not staying in to watch TV. Sources confirm that is a terrible decision. Picture-in-picture mode. Do your friends have that? Can they simultaneously stream live sports and extreme baking shows? How about I make everything sepia? Whatever you want, I'll do it. Just don't put me on standby.
Don't listen to your TV. Head out with your friends and grab some ice-cold Heinekens. Must be 21 plus to purchase. Enjoy Heineken responsibly.
Hi, I'm attorney Fran Hosh. Being involved in a car or motorcycle accident can be stressful. I've dedicated my career to helping accident victims and their loved ones. If you need an attorney you can trust, give me a call today at 866-LAW-FRAN. We will give you a free case evaluation. I won't charge you any fees unless you recover money. Give me a call today at 866-LAW-FRAN, 866-LAW-FRAN, or visit me online at lawfran.com. Main office, Palm Harbor.
Stingray Chevrolet.
Hi, this is Steve Hurley, owner of Stingray Chevrolet. When we decided to completely eliminate the dealer fee last year, the response has been almost 100% positive. Because by not having to pay a dealer fee, you automatically save anywhere from $1,000 to $1,500. Some people don't believe it, so it's our obligation to remove any doubt, be completely transparent, and prove that it is true. You do not pay a dealer fee at Stingray. But we know that some of our competitors have told customers that, oh, Stingray is just hiding that fee somewhere else. It's just a gimmick. Well, as the owner of Stingray, you have my word. It's no gimmick. There is no dealer fee, and it will really save you up to $1,500 off the bottom line. And in these uncertain times, that's a commitment you can count on. StingrayChevrolet.com, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4, exit 22, Plant City. Together, let's drive.
Stingray Chevrolet. Relax, enjoy the difference.
Worried about market losses? If headlines are keeping you up at night, it's time to take control. Hi, I'm Jeff Jr. with Trajan Wealth, and I know you've worked hard to save. But in times like these, what if can turn into What now? If you're planning to retire or are in retirement, you need a strategy that helps protect your future. At Trajan Wealth, you can capture market gains, protect your account from losses, and guarantee income for life. Right now, you could receive a bonus of up to 30% or annual growth of up to 10% for retirement income. You heard me right. An upfront bonus of up to 30% or annual growth of up to 10%, all guaranteed to boost your lifetime income in retirement. Don't leave your future to chance. Plan with confidence. Call Trajan today at 813-550-1000. That's 813-550-1000.
Annuity guarantees are based on the claims paying ability of the issuing insurance company, DBA, in most states as Trajan Wealth Insurance Solutions.
Summertime is here, and so is the Kia Summer Sales Event. Wherever you plan your summer vacation, make Crown Kia your first stop. Drive a new Kia K4, just $219 a month, or a new Kia Sportage with special low 1.9 APR. Test drive your new Kia today at Crown Kia, the better way to buy and service. Call 1-800-371-0942 for complete details.
This is a cat named Mo from Drew Garabo Live. Prime time, baby. I am the first Mo, but there is a second Mo, and he is the Mo that will help you if you need a personal injury attorney. It's Tampa attorney Mo DeWitt. Here he is to say one word because I've used up all the time.
Hi.
That's it. You got one word. Don't he sound sexy? 800, call Mo with an E. Injured on the go, just call Mo.
Non-attorney spokesperson, offices Tampa.
That's Mo with an E.
While retinitis pigmentosa takes Mark's vision, his family gives him hope, whether at the family business or at home with his wife and sons. He knows he's not fighting alone. For 50 years, the Foundation Fighting Blindness has funded research into treatments and cures for blinding retinal diseases, providing hope to people with vision loss. And for Mark, winning the fight means being there for his family. The Foundation Fighting Blindness. Together, we're winning. Help us end blinding diseases at fightingblindness.org.
Do you have an invention idea but don't know what to do next? Call InventHelp today. We have representatives nationwide who will explain the InventHelp process step by step. Over 10,000 patents have been secured through InventHelp's patent referral services. The InventHelp data bank includes thousands of companies who have agreed to review new ideas. We've been helping inventors since 1984. Let's help you next. Get started today.
Call 1-800-217-4380. That's 1-800-217-4380. Again, 1-800-217-4380.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah.
Tampa.
Got a burned out light switch or broken outlet or breakers that keep flipping? Just call for a Bolt electrician online at boltelectric.com.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun, Toyota.com.
I'm meteorologist Jim Weber in the Sky Tower Weather Center. For today, look for more of those scattered showers and thunderstorms developing as we go through the afternoon hours. Daytime high of 91. Rain chance right around 60%. Then for tonight, any of the storms, they wind down. Overnight low down to 78. As we head into Friday, partly cloudy skies, lower rain chances. They're only about 30% with that daytime high up to 93.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Drew Garabo Live.
Brand new 9-Inch Nails.
Wow, I'm liking this.
Me too. It's off the new Tron Ares soundtrack. It's called As Alive As You Need Me to Be, and it's freaking awesome.
The way it makes me feel, infection. It's almost like a tongue on the back of my neck.
So good.
If I had a
I'm mad at this.
Can't wait to see these guys in just a couple of months right here in Tampa. Is this Netflix's sexiest show ever? The Hunting Wives, a murder mystery featuring MAGA women having lesbian romps, the best kind of romps, leaves viewers hot and bothered. A new Netflix series where every single scene ends with someone having sex or masturbating is set to challenge Disney's Bonkbuster rivals as the sexiest show on TV. The Hunting Wives is adapted from a best-selling book and features several sex scenes that are guaranteed to get pulses racing. It's an 8-part series. And I guess a lady moves from Boston to the South, Texas, deep red Texas. She finds herself embroiled in the lives of a mysterious and exclusive group of gun-toting MAGA women dubbed the Hunting Wives. Among them is Margot, who lures Sophie into their world of sex, scandal, and salacious gossip.
Come on over here, baby.
Margot and her husband, Texas Governor hopeful Jid, have an open relationship that allows the high-flying socialite room to have flings with inappropriately younger guys and women, like her friend Callie. It sounds like a pretty great show.
Yeah.
Many graphic sex scenes. In the third episode, Margot and Sophie strip off for a very raunchy lesbian lovemaking scene as Brittany's character performs on Margot.
I think lesbians really need to come up with some new moves. Kind of getting bored of that one.
Somewhat limited, Mo.
Throw a little imagination in. I need something else. I'm just bored.
People are leaving flowers at Hulk Hogan's Clearwater Beach businesses. Everybody mourns in their own way.
Yes. That'll leave Boas.
I made a donation to the NAACP in his name today.
Oh, did you now?
I did.
That's mighty wide of you.
It's a complicated legacy for sure.
Yo, this is from the Hulkster brothers. See what I did there?
I did. Brothers.
Yeah.
Don't forget, St. Pete Grunge Fest is going to be in a couple of weeks. You can go to stpetegrungefest.com. There are going to be three tribute bands at Janus Live. You can get free tickets. Find out where by going to stpetegrungefest.com. There is Nirvana, the Nirvana tribute band, Pearl Jam tribute band, and the Alice in Chains tribute band is called In a Nutshell. John Senning and I will be hosting that night.
Oh, nice.
It's going to be a great time, and there are many spots around town you can get free tickets at by going to stpetegrungefest.com. We would love to see you out there. Saturday is going to be Supervillains and Wolfface at Janus. I'm trying to get Michael J. Wolf in the studio tomorrow, or at least a call in, so we can talk to him about Wolfface and what made him decide to start a band based solely on the film Teen Wolf. It is so interesting to me. They write every song about Teen Wolf. They dress in Teen Wolf garb. They are fascinating. They're so good. I've seen them live. They're a great little pop punk band. Here's a little bit of their song, With or Without Boof, the female love interest. Hi, Drew Garabo Live. How may I help you?
Yeah, brother, I'm up here at the Pearly Giz 8 sitting next to Malcolm Jamal Wiz on her brother, kind of odd.
See, that's just wrong. That is just wrong.
That's great stuff. 800-771-1025 is the number. Lots of great stuff going on this weekend. And then Sunday afternoon, I will be hosting a showing of the film Toy Story. The Capitol Theater and Katie Pedretti asked me if I would do so, and I'll be honored to do it. It's going to be a great time, and I would love to see you there. Great question. Is this tribute all ages. That is a fantastic question. Is St. Pete Grunge Fest all ages? I'm going to say, since it is a beer-sponsored event, probably not. But I'm going to see if it says on the website if it is all ages or not. K-Dubs, hit me up with that one. I will find out for you. St. Pete Grunge Fest, tribute to Nirvana, still alive. Elysian Space Dust IPA. Usually when there's a beer sponsor, it is 21 and up.
Mm-hmm.
It's a free show. Elysian Space Dust IPA presents St. Pete Grunge Fest, a free show taking you back to a time when flannel was king. Experiences win VIP tickets. Do not see anywhere about the all ages, but I, again, would assume, since there is a beer sponsor tie-in, that it would be 21 and up. But if you are into Toy Story, that is an all ages event for sure, and that's going to be at the Billheimer Capitol Theater this Sunday. And then later next month, I'll be hosting a film that I've never seen before, an iconic film that I've never seen before, Clueless. I've never seen the movie.
Same.
It's one of Todd Wright's absolute favorite films. I like Alicia Silverstone. There's no reason I never saw Clueless. It just passed me by. Was it 95? I don't know why I was 26 at the time. It seems like I should have enjoyed it. The soundtrack is amazing. And when I say amazing, I'm talking the Muffs covering Kids in America, Cracker, a rare Cracker song, Shake Some Action, Counting Crows covering Psychedelic Furs, The Ghost in You, Luscious Jackson, World Party covering Mott the Hoople, All the Young Dudes, an acoustic version of Radiohead's Fake Plastic Trees, The Lightning Seeds Change, Beastie Boys with a way overlooked song. In fact, not very many people give Beastie Boys credit for this. What we call the mullet, the hairstyle.
Yeah.
The Beastie Boys had a song called Mullet Head in 1995, way before the term mullet reached mainstream popularity. And the chorus is like, cut the sides, but don't touch the back. Cut the sides, but don't touch the back. Mullet Head. Mighty Mighty Boss Tones, Where Did You Go? Rolling with My Homies Coolio. Supergrass, All Right. Velocity Girl, and Jill Sobule. What a soundtrack.
Yeah.
Just had to look at the time to make sure we're not late. 800-771-1025 is the number. Sacha Baron Cohen yesterday said that he used Ozempic to get, did you see the?
I read it.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
And I guess I did not know that he is playing Mephisto, the Marvel supervillain, in a TV show. He claimed he used Ozempic to help him achieve his ripped physique, but then his representative said that he was only joking and that his new buff physique is all down to hard work. Now, I didn't want to think that he was the type to use Ozempic. Not that that's cheating, but I really thought, like, I don't know, Sasha is a guy who would do it through hard work. But yesterday on his Instagram story, he said, some celebs use Ozempic, some use private chefs, others use personal trainers. I did all three. But then the day after, his reps say, no, he didn't use Ozempic. He said he just had 3 weeks to get into superhero shape, putting in the hard work to ready to portray Mephisto, a devil-like figure who makes Faustian bargains. Yeah, should be interesting. What do you think Sacha Baron Cohen's net worth is? I haven't looked it up, so I don't know the answer.
Oh, man, he's been around for a minute. He's made some big moves. I'd say he's probably $55 million.
I'm going to take the over on that. Let's see. Sacha Baron Cohen, net worth. What did you say?
55.
It is estimated that Sacha Baron Cohen's net worth is around $80 million.
Okay.
Borat grossed $263 million worldwide.
Man.
The Dictator grossed $179 million. I didn't think anybody saw that.
I did. I thought it was all right.
It was okay.
Yeah.
Did you happen to see the movie? No one did. My son and I were the only people in the theater, and we even almost left by the time it was over. The Brothers Grimsby.
No, I don't know if I even heard of that.
He and his brother were like British secret agents. There's just one scene that's worth seeing where Sasha hides. This is going to sound ridiculous. Hides in the female private parts of an elephant. So he crawls inside the elephant to avoid detection. And while he's in there, a bull elephant decides to get a little frisky with the female elephant. So it's ramming him. And in order to make it stop, Sasha has to get that elephant to complete his activities early. So he's...
You've already said too much.
I don't see this movie. It is so stupid and so dumb, and the sky looks like it's about to erupt.
I noticed the studio was getting dark. I'm like, what's going on here?
That means it's time for us to get out of here and go drive in the apocalypse, for Christ's sake. Thank you, Maurice.
Yeah, thank you, Drew.
Thanks a lot for listening to the show today. We appreciate you. You can hit us up on social media. He is Cat Name Mo on Instagram. I am Drew Garabo, DREWGARABO. We hope you have a wonderful night. We appreciate you listening. Stick around for the best of the Mike Calda show, or at least the replay from this morning's show. And then catch the live version tomorrow morning at 6. And then stick around for the after show with Johnny B, JP, Setting Show. I'll join John for John's Joints at 3. And we'll do this whole thing on a Friday edition tomorrow at 4. Bye-bye. Take care. Rest in peace. Theo.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. 102.5 The Bone and Neutral are sending you to see one of the biggest bands of this or any generation. Oasis.
Live in California.
Oasis. Head to theboneonline.com now for the locations of QR code posters near you. Scan the QR code on the poster, and you can score a flyaway to see Cage the Elephant open for Oasis in California, including airfare and tickets. And that's not all. You also get a pair of front row tickets to see Cage the Elephant at the Baycare Sound Clearwater on September 17th. Don't wait. Visit theboneonline.com now to find the location nearest you to register. From 102.5 The Bone and Neutral, keep it tasty. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Some traffic congestion still in Hillsborough County on the Veterans Expressway North from exit 9, Gun Highway State Road 587 to exit 10, Ehrlich Road, and that off-ramp back up in Hillsborough County on I-275 North, the ramp westbound State Road 60, and that off-ramp back up in Hillsborough County on I-275 South, the ramp to I-4 eastbound as well. Congestion on I-4 West at I-275 and the normal drive home traffic here in Tampa Bay.
Save time and money with mobile service at Jerry Ohm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. They come to you and perform on-site simple repairs or routine maintenance. Schedule mobile service with Jerry Ohm today. Online at jerryohm.com. Tampa is Ohm country. See dealer for complete details.
Accidents don't just happen between the hours of 9 to 5. That's why we make ourselves available to talk with you 24/7. For a Farah fight, day or night, you know who to call. Farah and Farah, Tampa.
You know, the heat in Tampa does not play, and you have about, 8 months of it left, Tampa? But thankfully, neither does Super Heat and Air and Plumbing. They've teamed up with their experts at ABC to bring you fast pro service backed by two of the best names in the business. And right now, they're offering a $29 AC system check, whether your unit's working or not. And if you need a repair, that $29 goes right towards it. Their techs are trained, their trucks are stocked, and it's all happening in the same day. If you're hearing weird noises, getting weak airflow, or just sweating too much in your home, or your electric bill is going high, don't wait. Call Super Heat and Air and ABC today for guaranteed impeccable service and cooling you can count on. All you need to do is go to superheatandair.com. They'll send a trained professional HVAC technician out there today and get you taken care of. And then they're there for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So if you ever have an emergency, whether it be for your AC or your plumbing, know that Super Heat and Air and Plumbing is there for you. Call them at 813-618-5818. That's 813-618-5818 or superheatandair.com. Tell them Mike Calda sent you.
Comedian, actress, and internet personality,
Chelsea Lynn heads to the Philheimer Capitol Theater on Friday, December 5th for Trailer Trash Tammy's Loose Lips Tour. Don't miss. Chelsea Lynn, bring a night of laughter to the Philheimer Capitol Theater. Friday, December 5th. Tickets on sale Friday at 10 a.m. For information, visit RuthEckerdHall.com.
Summer is here, so if you're thinking about selling your home, now is the time. With Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed offer, you can sell your home quickly and for maximum value. Hey, it's JP, and I'm here with my friend Mark of Mark Spain Real Estate. Mark, I'm always bragging about the guaranteed offer. Can you explain to our listeners why it's the easiest way to sell your home?
Our guaranteed offer is so unique because it allows sellers to receive a quick, all-cash, competitive offer without the hassles of putting their home on the market. There's no showings, no open houses, no stress. We literally focus on what's important to you, a quick sale and maximum profit. We've been in business for nearly 30 years, and we know what matters most at Mark Spain Real Estate. We provide you with the most competitive cash offer in the industry so you can maximize the value of your home. It's that simple.
Thanks, Mark. With over 13,000 five-star reviews, you can trust the top real estate team in the United States to sell your home stress-free and for the most money. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. There's no obligation. That's markspain.com and start packing.
Injured? Hire the largest injury firm in the world. Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
Funny for Football, a clean comedy show for all ages, is happening live July 31st at the Chamberlain High School Auditorium.
Why did the football team go to the bank? To get their quarterback.
It'll definitely be funnier than that because we have Tampa's own Johnny B as host and a night filled with great comedians. Funny for Football, July 31st. Doors